Feeling better.
You feeling better too?
Well, Mini Pearl, we're just so glad to be here.
Hey, Vodka and Bet Rican. Bet Rican, I sent you a link on your messenger.
What's going on, everybody? Oh, sorry. I interrupted her howdy.
I was going to say hi, everybody. I'm alive, believe it or not.
We're just getting started. We're getting a late start today.
That's partly my fault. I fell asleep. Woke up, was like, I need a shower before I go in front of any camera.
This is I work 12 hours a day. I'm tired. Then Sunday I have to work 12 hours, come home, take a shower, and head to Virginia.
Oh yeah, you gotta go pick up Tater Tot.
Yep.
Hi, Cody.
Cody.
Hi, Bestie. Hi, Barry. Hi, Melissa.
Melissa, what's up?
Melissa. Cody, how are you?
I have felt so bad.
So what did they say it was?
I had a UTI, a really bad one, and I had pulled the muscles from the front part of my ribs all the way around to next to my spine, and it was doing the spasming right next to my spine, so it was giving all my back problems, and then my white blood cell count was just off, and the people at the urgent care clinic said that I need to get to a doctor and get everything monitored as far as my blood cell count goes. But they gave me antibiotics and steroids and stuff, so I've been taking that. And today's the first day that I have actually felt like being a part of the Earth group.
Hey, Jan. What's up?
But now I got this nice little cough. So, yay.
Yeah, when I took her to the doctor, I get over there, I keep clearing my throat. And the doctor said, you need to go sign in. I was like, what? He said, you need to go sign in and be checked out, bud. So I go out to the front, sign in, I go back, and then everything, he tests me out and stuff, and everything goes out, it's just bad signs.
I already know that.
I did too, that's the reason I didn't check in.
Hi, Jan.
They just wanted your money.
Yeah.
Well, they got the insurance is his money because we're still insured.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, I got to. They said they're supposed to give me an answer or tell me something next week. If they don't, then I don't know what to do. I don't want to stay there, with no insurance.
Right. Yeah, because if something happens,
Yeah. Did y'all see the video I put on there? I think I sent it to the sisters group.
I saw it on there, but I haven't watched it yet. But I will.
But
if she hadn't, she probably wouldn't have showed me. So I'm usually in the dark.
You're usually not even here.
Well, when I am.
It's about if your employer, to be able to keep your employment, you have to get the vaccine shot. If your employer makes you get the vaccine, just to keep your employment, it says OSHA has your back, and you can go to OSHA.gov, and it says that if anything happens to you from taking the shot, or any accidents happen or whatever, your employee has to pay.
Oh.
Because they made you take it. It's something they made you take. So that video explains it.
Oh, okay.
Patrick, what's up, brother?
Hi, Patrick.
Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. I'm doing a little better, finally.
Sandra.
I joined the land of the living for a little while.
Hey, Brandy. Twinkie is working her frozen beverage job, but she should be getting off soon. So, and we have mail. We got mail in today. I mean, yesterday. So, hey Sam.
Hi, Sam.
We have a special item. Yeah, now they're saying that the president will pay people $100.
Yeah, I seen that. Well, I heard it on the radio.
Hi, Rican.
$100 can't buy squat anymore.
Not really.
Once you break $100 bill, it's gone.
Well, no, I can hit that Dollar Tree up pretty good with $100.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bat Rican, I sent you a link on your messenger.
hi, Gyro.
I feel like my neck's got to pop, but I'm afraid if it pops, I'm going to be hurting.
I'll be back later, guys.
Me and Amy been talking about we need to go to a chiropractor. But I'm
I
scared.
physically cannot go to a chiropractor because of my spine.
Well, they told me not to because of mine.
I would not do that then. I can't go to one because of the degenerative disc disease, the spinal stenosis, and the unnatural curve.
Well, I have what you said.
Yeah, the DDD.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, my dad's got it too.
It's terrible.
But Amy can sit there and watch them do that to people. And you know, when they pop that initial pop, oh my God, I don't know if I could take it. I'd be punching somebody.
Hey, no worries, Sam.
We're all late. It's all good.
We're all really late. I was gonna go on about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Didn't happen.
It's my fault, y'all. I had to take a shower. I look like dog crap smeared on the front end of a Mack truck.
No, you do not, and you never do.
You should have seen me before I showered and done all my skincare to at least my face.
I have to do the smearing.
I thought about you today, Jared.
Uh-oh. I thought my ears were burning.
I got a Reese cup out of the machine at work, and I was like,
yes.
well, see, that's what your name is in my phone, Reese.
Reese. Hey, you gotta love Reese cup. They're addictive.
I mean, I can.
The milkshakes.
Okay, look. While my bestie vodka's in here, I've got a little confession to make. There may not be a second taste testing video because while I've been sick, I have been munching on all the Australian snacks that were sitting beside my bed, so I didn't have to get up and go get nothing.
I had to hide everything from the UK.
Twinkie.
So,
Hey, Ray.
Howdy.
That was the lowest howdy I've ever heard.
howdy. It was softly. She did it softly.
Yeah, she did it softly.
It was cool.
Cool.
Cool. How are you tonight, Twinkie?
I'm good.
You sound like you're wore to a frazzle.
I am. And I'm a little intoxicated, so.
Oh.
Let us see your face.
Oh,
Twinkie.
come on.
Hey,
Oh.
Come on, Twinkie. Hey, Chad.
I'm not here in a minute. Let me sit here for a sec.
Let me contemplate.
I did it on Messenger for Facebook.
Hi, Cody. Love you. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Vodka. Hi, Bat Rican. Hi, Sam. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Laura and Jared.
Look on your Messenger, Bat Rican.
I'm sorry, bestie, but I didn't feel like getting up and making myself some food. And that box of Australian snacks was sitting there. And I couldn't do a lot of walking anyway, so
Well, see,
I just ate it.
I was doing a lot of running.
Hi,
Stuff.
Brandy.
I was cooking for Laura. But a lot of times I would come in and I would say, you hungry? You'll be cooking. No, I'm okay.
Just because I'd been chowing down on the Australian snacks.
Yeah,
I wasn't hungry.
I noticed that the box that came in had been moved. And now it came, I was like, where's vodka stuff that you sent and everything? And I was like, yeah, about that.
I was hungry and I couldn't go cook myself some food because I couldn't stand up.
Well, that's like today. I went to work at 7 this morning. I didn't get my first break till 5 o'clock this evening.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
God.
And except for running in there and like taking a drink of Powerade or something, but didn't get to actually sit down and take a break. And so I got to eat my lunch at 5 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, Michael sends a text showing pictures of what he cooked for dinner, and he's like, "I hope y'all like your dinner." I'm like, "I'm so full. I didn't even eat dinner yet." Because if I don't eat, he'd be like, "I'm so tired of
At
making
least you got
food."
supper cooked for you.
Huh?
I said, at least you got supper cooked for you. I stopped and got me some donuts on the way home.
Slim is really good about that. He tries to have it cooked before I get
What
home.
kind of donuts?
I got a text at work and said, "What's for dinner?" Whatever the heck you make.
You're at work and he can't find it. Hold on, Bat Rican. Let's see. I'm trying to. Did I send it to the wrong? I bet you I sent it to the wrong person. I did.
You have somebody up here we don't know.
Exactly. How do I erase that?
Right.
So
Or
you can
right,
hold it up there
three
and then
dots.
unsee.
Move.
Oh,
I sent it to the wrong one.
It happens.
I
Ow.
thought it was Bat Rican. Hold on, Bat Rican. I got to find it.
I keep forgetting that it's like wintertime over in Australia. She said the wind is like iceberg. I'm like,
See, I seen the wind is like ice cream here.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Jan. Brandy, I don't know if you heard me a while ago, but hello.
Now check it, Bat Rican. I can't even talk right now.
Did you send it to his Twitter or to?
Now go look on Facebook Messenger.
hi, Mary.
Hey, Miss Mary.
Now, Bestie, I do have most of the gummy candies and stuff like that left.
I bogarted the Tim Tam.
I basically ate all of the chocolate. Most of all of the chocolate that was in there. Because
When
I
the
was
box
hungry.
had been moved, I nosedived into the box and scrounged through, and I snagged the Tim Tams and the Oreos, a few other things.
And Angus is the one that moved the box over where I could reach it. Because he got tired of me saying, "Hey, bring me something to eat." You just brought the box here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, brother?
the StreamYards to the wrong person. Somebody I didn't even know.
Is there another?
Yeah,
Probably my brother.
I don't know.
No,
Because
you.
if we were a man and woman together, and I thought it was y'all. Oops. But I removed it.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
She's a little bit inebriated.
I'm getting better.
Just you hang
Got some
on.
new flavors at work, so
Really?
What new flavor?
we have one is called Mary Jane, but it's actually called the Swamp something.
Swamp
And
Donkey.
we got green apple and well, the pina colada we already had, but the machine was messing up, so we didn't get to like try it.
Try it. Listen to her
So
try.
do you want to try it? Sure. I didn't know she was going to pour me a whole glass of the stuff.
But you wasn't refusing it though, were you?
I did not refuse it.
Of course you didn't.
No
They make the
blame.
night go by better.
What is it? What, beer, wine?
It's frozen drinks.
She's
Mm.
like, hey,
Like
then I felt
margarita,
obligated.
margarita style.
Yeah,
Margarita's
They
still my
got-
favorite.
Alcoholic slushies.
yeah. I tried that. That was pretty good.
I remember I drank a margarita out of a fish bowl.
Fishbowl.
Fish still in it?
And no. I poured the fish
Margarita.
into I poured the fish into another little bowl. And this one, because that one was bigger, and I watched that. We was partying like crazy. And I had the biggest glass there, man. And I had the salt red. It was great.
Actually, I made pretty good tips tonight. People tip very well whenever you make them good drinks.
I want to try the Mary Jane when I get there.
Oh, the Mary Jane one. Oh my
That
god.
Mary Jane sounds really organic.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
There ain't nothing organic about this one. It's pretty good though.
Uh,
Have you ever had a shot liquid marijuana?
no,
It's
I just had.
it's the same thing, and it is so good.
I don't know that
okay.
either. We were
Yeah,
supposed to see if we could find that when we were in San Antonio.
Yeah, but I think the liquid marijuana you have to find basically like in a bar, like a nightclub.
I have the recipe for it.
Do
Yeah.
you need a card for that? Is that good for your what's that called? Glaucoma?
Glaucoma.
Glaucoma, yeah.
I think this liquid marijuana and this Mary Jane is not going to help you see any better.
If anything, make
It make you see double.
Wake up with a hangover.
I hope not. I got a lot to do tomorrow, so I hope not.
Well, y'all, I got some mail.
This is burning.
This one is from Bigfoot
Hang on.
Anonymous,
Mm.
Connor.
and he drew me a picture
Oh, cool.
Of Bigfoot.
of this.
Oh. Was that
Bessie.
Bessie?
Bessie,
That's
Lake
the Lake
Erie
Erie
monster.
Ah.
I was like, what is that? But that
It's
is
cute,
from-
That's awesome.
so,
That's
That'd
nice.
be a good tattoo to put around where your pants line is on your back.
Yeah.
do these kind of envelopes look familiar?
Yes, they do.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Not to me.
It's about time.
Look at this.
Is that Buddy?
No.
No, this is from Frugal Farmer.
That's true.
I kind of figured it was him, but I got thrown off with the thong.
At least you're not. See, he sent me one sitting on a toilet. So you got, you got pens.
Okay, when I picked this up at the post office, the postman said he covered my address and stuff up, but he had to take a picture so he could send it to all his friends. He said they'd laugh their butts off. Okay, and here's what it says: Song of the Month Club, edible thong, quick release thong, fireproof thong.
Oh.
Then it's got 2 questions and answers. Do elderly wear thongs?
Oh God, I hope not.
The answer, what kind of thongs do elderly wear?
Depends.
Diaper thong.
Got it. Depends.
Uh,
And the second question, if this thong is delayed, let's see, is this thong is delayed? It's a late bloomer.
oh my lord.
And
Really?
look what he put on the back.
Lace.
What is that? Lace?
Lace.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Frugal
Says
is getting
bendable.
more creative with his mail.
Yes, he is very famous at most post offices.
So we're gonna open it.
He really is.
I'm kind of scared to open it.
You
You
should
might
be.
want to watch that. It might be spring loaded.
He may jump out.
But the postal man said too. He said, "Tell them keep them coming."
He will. I miss him. I haven't seen him that much.
I know.
Yeah.
I email him.
Yeah, that's what I started saying. He emails me quite a bit.
Yeah, but he's just been non-existent for a little while.
He may just have what's going on.
He's been working on another farm too. So he's probably been
Oh, really?
They seem like crazy.
Wow. Hey, everybody on the chat.
If y'all will, please smash that like and share this out. And hello, Laura.
Yes, please.
Laura, what's up? Hello, Laura.
It's taking me forever to get away.
Don't cut the thongs. Be careful.
He's even taped and stapled the lace on the back.
Only frugal.
From protecting from getting dirty.
Got a bunch of critters on it.
Doodly critters.
Oh, that's
Love
nice.
Oh,
You all right?
says, hi, April and family. Hope you all are well. Hope y'all's day is great. Frugal Farmer. And he gave me a sticker.
Aw.
There you go. There you go.
That's probably as close to what we're going to see what Frugal looks like. And then
I bet he does look like that.
we plan on finding out because we told Frugal that when Amy comes, we're coming to see him.
We're gonna hunt him down.
So hopefully we might be the first ones to ever get to see the real Frugal.
Where he's from?
He lives in North Carolina.
Really? And you guys haven't met?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
He won't give us his address.
He probably was
He's
after
afraid of payback.
Yeah, he knows that you guys are after him.
Yeah.
Hey Debbie,
Hi, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
we've got to, we're going to be real sweet to Frugal when we talk to him on the phone because we're going to tell him we got to come see you. He just doesn't know.
We need to get some of that tracking technology.
We got to figure something out.
You guys don't have his number or none. You could track him by his phone.
Yeah, I have his number and email, but that's
Yeah. What? That would blow his mind, though, wouldn't it? I mean, if he just woke up one day and we was out on his front porch,
yeah.
Looking in the window.
yeah, with cameras.
He opens the
How
door
you
down there trying to pick the
doing?
lock.
We come to see the critters.
Howdy.
Return on
Did
his,
you get my
gifts.
message earlier about JoJo?
Yes. You can go ahead and announce it, Twinkie.
Oh well, you can announce it. I just want to make sure you got it because you didn't get my other one, so I wasn't sure if I was sending them where I was sending them or.
Everybody, if you please, keep JoJo in your prayers. Her sister passed away.
Oh, no.
So keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
That's Kita's mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kita is also on here and part of YouTube, and that was her mom.
Oh, I didn't know it was her.
Mm-hmm.
Bless her heart.
Yeah. It's so sad. And that she don't even know what happened. She just said she went into the hospital and she was gone.
Oh,
Wow.
So
that is sad.
yeah.
And if y'all would, Amy's got some friends. They were in a bad car accident. Amy, you can tell them more about that. You know more about that.
Well, luckily they kind of escaped with, just some injuries that are not life threatening, thank goodness, because it could have been a whole lot worse. But they apparently went to miss either an animal or something. I don't know the whole story yet, but they ended up rolling their vehicle and crushed the top. And our friend, he is a firefighter, and he rolled up on the car. And that was his son and his daughter-in-law that was in the car. So that was scary because the whole top part of it looked flat. And so that really shook him big time. But luckily, they're going to be okay. And but that car, him and his dad rebuilt that car from the ground up, and they just finished it this last year. So It's sad, but
It was a beautiful car.
yeah, it was a beautiful car.
Dark and Bella.
Hey,
Good night, Gyro.
Nah, Gyro.
Hey Laura, were
Yeah, I was
were you ill not too long ago? How you
Yeah,
feeling
this
now?
whole last week.
How you
This
feel
whole
now?
last week, I'm doing better, but laying around trying to get everything to heal up, I have now I have a cough, so
Mhm.
I'm a little scared of that.
Okay. You know, they already started almost mandating masks here again
Yeah,
in
They're
Illinois.
talking about
Yeah,
it
they're talking about it here too.
they're doing
everywhere.
it here too.
Yeah,
What if it-
Lollapalooza is going on crazy over there though. They got tons of people in that Lollapalooza concert thing.
Hmm.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy packed. It's like no elbow room there.
Yeah,
But I think what is weird too, they had all these people go get these shots and stuff, but they're even going to make the people that have the shots wear the mask too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because the shots isn't a guarantee that that they're
that's
not going
two. The people that had their vaccine is the ones that are putting off the Delta
yeah,
virus. So if you've had your vaccine and you get sick again, and what you pass on to other people is considered the Delta virus. So,
really. I never heard. I thought it was a whole different
I thought
or
it was
like
beta.
the COVID
mm-mm.
mutated or something.
It does
Like a
mutate
different
to people
variant.
that's already been vaccinated.
Hmm. Man, that's crazy.
And the way this weather is, it's been so hot, and with a mask on too. God
Mhm.
almighty.
Believe me, I have to sit and listen to that stuff all evening.
Well, it's been
to.
nice over here.
At the
It's
door.
been 75. Now it's 60 since it's dark.
It's not been 90. It was 94 here today.
It was 100 and something here today, and I don't know what it is now, but it's still hot.
Texas
It's,
is getting really hot.
It's 81 outside right now.
Yeah,
Still.
and, earlier today and yesterday it was I think it was like 99, something like that with the humidity.
Hmm.
We got a cold front coming through though Sunday, so next week it's going to be in the 90s.
That's their cold front, 90s.
I was just gonna say that's a cold front for real.
Yeah, that is a
For
cold front.
them, yeah.
Vodka said she would trade. She wants sunshine.
I don't
Well,
want your
I-
cold weather. I'm keeping my sun for as long as I can.
Yeah.
I'm ready for like fall.
Yes.
Fall
But we
weather. I
don't
love
have it all of
fall.
it.
I'm just ready to move out of here in Illinois and go to Florida where the sunshine is at.
You're wanting to move to Florida?
Yeah. Well, actually, me and my wife are planning to move to Florida and Orlando, but we're kind of debating either Fort Lauderdale, Orlando.
What's wrong with North Carolina?
What's wrong with Tennessee?
Doesn't it get cold over there too?
There's a lot
Maybe
wrong with
go to
Texas, so
Florida?
I ain't even going to mention it.
No, it doesn't get that cold here.
It does here. I ain't gonna lie, it does here.
Virginia and Tennessee, yeah, it get cold. North Carolina, you don't have really bad winters at all.
No.
I mean, it can get cold, but I mean,
It has been like in like -1, 2, 3 degrees here.
That was a long time ago.
It
Yeah,
has been.
because I just
Nah.
That was a
got
long time ago.
They get here in Illinois. It gets super cold with the freaking snow. I mean, I can't handle it anymore. My knees can't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
There's my beautiful Twinkie.
Does the light bother you?
Huh?
Does the light bother you?
It does not. I haven't done the chip yet, Dark. I just got home from work, so I ended up having to work late.
Yeah. When I used to drink, I used to drink a lot. I don't. There are days that I don't even remember what I've done, where I've been, how I got
I didn't
home.
drink that much, Rick.
No, I used to drink, but I
Yeah.
stopped drinking. My minimum is actually maybe 2 beers. If I take a shot of tequila or something like that, that's it. That's my limit. I don't
Yeah.
drink it. I don't drink as much as I used to because I get scared now.
Dude, I have woke up in places like, oh God, how's that going?
Well, I've done that before, but
Yeah.
tonight I did not drink
Mm.
that much. I was still at work, but
Just wait until they bring in the new year with us.
yeah, that'll be
tore up.
Oh man.
Tore up.
hmm It's
on
fun.
the floor up.
It's fun though. We have a lot of fun.
But I haven't fell in the floor since just
2
that
years
one-
ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have never hit the floor, but it has flew up and hit me
I
a few
was
times.
picking something up off the floor. I was picking something up off the floor, and Slim turned the camera around on me.
Mm.
So everybody thought I fell in.
Oh.
No, but she was sitting in the floor.
She was already on the floor before the floor hit her.
Yeah.
I got you.
She had to sit in the floor to stabilize herself to
Yeah, you got to get your
I'm not helping
equilibrium back.
Yeah. No, I can't handle liquor like that no more. I get really buzzed if I have 3 beers, I get buzzed. I'm like, nah, no
I
more.
like sweet liquor. I can't drink that.
You would love these drinks then.
But I do drink moonshine too.
I tried that sour apple beer or something like that at the Rock Bottom bar.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
I can drink white liquor, but I don't want to drink white liquor. It's nasty.
I want some more apple pie.
The apple pie one's good, but I like the margarita one.
I had
margarita's my favorite drink.
lemon drop.
Margarita was so good.
I might have to make a pit stop when I go to Virginia and visit my family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that stuff's way too much to be drinking for shots.
I'm gonna see if they'll make me some of the apple pie while I'm there, so I can just pick it up and bring it on home.
Yeah.
Watch me get pulled over.
Is that sweet? Does it taste like apple pie?
Yeah, it tastes just like apple pie.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like I just want to try at least once. I try anything once. When
everything I've drank, though. I mean,
Sandra.
And believe me, I have drank just about everything.
Sandra's.
But one thing that I like the most, I mean, as far as taste wise, and I enjoyed, was the Jack Daniel's Fireball.
I can't drink Jack Daniels.
Y'all can send Sandra a link if y'all want, because I don't have her.
Sandra, you want to come up, sis?
Yeah, you need to explain this drinking.
Give me a onesie.
Well, I did something what Sandra did. I drank so much at one time. I was drinking like 2 cases of 24 beer. We had back then they used to call them Cisco's. They're about big bottles. Night Train, big bottles. This is all in one day, and then we were smoking, some weed. What else? We done some tequila. We done some all in one day, and that whole entire day, mind you, I don't remember anything. The next day I woke up, I found out I joined the gang. No, I'm serious. I found out I joined the gang, and I was like,
look at Laura's face.
I was like, really? That's crazy. No, I don't want to be in there. I mean, it was already too late, but after a year in, I got out, and it wasn't a pretty way to get out. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it was just nuts. That was a hell of a day. I mean, and night at the same time that I don't remember of.
I've been that way a couple times where you can't remember what, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either. It's scary.
I had a date for the next day, and I didn't even know it.
Was it the DC gang, Bat Rican?
Huh?
Was it the DC gang?
Close enough. I'm not proud of it. Let me just tell you that.
I remember one time I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say the last time I got like blitzed, but I do remember was I was drinking White Lightning and was mixing it with some Mary Jane. And I was on top of a hill on a tricycle. And at the bottom, I had on a pair of overalls, hot summer. I rolled out of my overalls.
He was in his birthday suit under the overalls. And he came out of him on his way down the hill.
And there was a bunch of people there.
I was at the bottom of the hill.
I was at the bottom.
Waiting.
I was laughing. She was not.
Anybody got to record it?
No.
Nobody take pictures?
No, they didn't have many like camera phones, back then, luckily.
I remember.
But he got a really nice.
Yeah, I didn't do it anymore.
No, because I took a switch to him all the way to the car. I switched him all the way to the car because I told him, don't do it. Don't do it. He said, I'm doing it anyway. I was like, all right, I'll be down here at the bottom of the hill waiting. All right, I'll see you there. He was like, all right. I went and got me a switch.
They also bring
Good night, Brandy.
Good night, Brandy. Love you.
Bye, Brandy.
Would you like to tell everybody how a switch feels to the naked hind end?
I didn't know at the time. I was drunk.
How did it feel the next day?
Next day, boy.
That is something I've never been hit with in my life.
I got hit with a twitch, but I got hit also with a belt, a baseball bat,
We used to get the
a
bill.
chain.
I got my head laid open by a 2x4.
Yeah. I got hit. A friend of mine was playing baseball, and when he swung, he let go of the bat, and I was behind him, and the bat hit me right in my jaw.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I just I got one of my teeth is like crooked.
But I can remember I had my own place, and a friend of mine, she was staying with me too, and we were playing that game. You can't say drink, drank, or drunk. I
Never
lost.
heard of it.
After you get
Long
drinking,
story short.
you can't say the words drink, drank, or drunk. If you do, you got to drink.
Oh, really?
I lost. But we were trying to make, instead of vodka and orange juice, they didn't have orange juice. So she had the banana pineapple orange juice. And we were drinking that. And I don't remember. I woke up the next morning in different clothes in my bed, but I was by myself. And she said, "You need to get up. You got a date." And I said, "You better call him and tell him." And I don't tell him. I had the worst headache. Oh my God. I ain't been that drunk since. Well, I can't say that. New Year's was pretty messed up. Because Slim kept saying bazinga.
Bazinga?
Every time he said the word bazinga, you're supposed to drink.
Is Bad Rican's face blurred out?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I was
With a high
worried for a
smile.
second. Thought maybe I had a little more
on his
than
face.
My face is on fire.
It's terrible.
So you wanted me to explain my onesie and Mary Jane?
Yes.
Okay, it was at my bachelorette party. The girls organized it, and we had a table full of candy and sweets, everything you want there, and sweets and yummies. And we started drinking and putting alcohol everywhere, in ice cream and whatever. We put it everywhere. And mandatory, we had to wear a onesie. So everybody at the party was in their onesie suit, and it was in
what
October.
Kind of onesie did you have?
I had a unicorn, a rainbow unicorn with wings in the back. And it was in October, so October usually it's not too hot and not too cold. But I fainted. I fell right in on my bed, so I was okay.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I just felt like a big heat coming up, and then whoop, I was gone.
Heat exhaustion.
And I bet you woke up so hot and sweaty.
Yeah, because I didn't take it off.
Now, Twinkie, one of the live streams or the New Year's things we had, he's like, "I'll call you, Twinkie."
That was the first one.
And then Cody has to tell. I'm here waiting and waiting for Twinkie to text or call me. Then Cody finally calls me. Oh, she's done out. She done passed out.
Yes. But what had happened was
What happened?
What happened was
we drank a lot that year.
A lot.
A lot.
Welcome back, Muskie.
And I was mixing a lot of different types of alcohol.
yeah, that's the worst thing you could do is mix alcohol.
So
Yeah.
I don't do
You
that
gotta
no
pick
more.
one and stay with it.
It's always good at the time, but the next
Yeah.
morning.
Right.
Yes.
Well, they always say if you drink water as a chaser, you won't have a hangover, but I don't believe that.
no,
Oh,
that's not true. That's
No,
not true.
it intensifies everything.
You
And
guys
makes you heave.
You guys ever drank like White Russian or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I stuck with just straight alcohol. I didn't mix.
Yeah,
I
I
was
tried.
using
I tried that White
straight
Russian. It
gin.
made me throw up. I mean, on top of what I was drinking.
Hey,
Oh.
Once I drank that White Russian, forget it. I vomited big time.
Hi, Uncle Butter Buns. Hi, K Dog.
Hey,
Now I just drink beer and then whatever shot I'm drinking. I don't change it up. None.
Yeah.
But y'all, when we went to Tennessee, what was it? $5 a person, Twinkie?
Yes.
You do.
You guys talking about the where you can sample the moonshine?
Yes. It was Twinkie, me, Cody, Rob, G. Paul, and who else?
Mitzi
Mitzi.
and Buddy. Buddy didn't drink though. Buddy
But
just
Buddy didn't
filmed
drink.
everything.
Yeah, we felt it afterwards,
Buddy with the smart one.
Yes.
and then we went to McDonald's afterwards.
Oh dear Lord, that was a train wreck.
Wow.
I couldn't
5 separate orders out of one vehicle.
Uh-huh.
And everybody ordered way more than what they needed.
Yeah. I think I had, what was mine, $50 or $60 worth?
Well, see, here in the South, we have this thing about when we drink. Is when you drink and you get like an empty bird, you go, I got to put something on that. Then the more you think about it, the more you want. Your eyes get bigger in your stomach.
And then I don't know if I even ate that night.
I don't remember.
Who was driving?
Cody,
Cody.
He was sober.
basically.
Basically.
He wasn't one eye.
It was enough, and that's all that matters.
and Cody and G. Paul, they had like quarts of, because it was you buy 5 or something, you get something.
Cody bought enough to get the bagged ice chest.
Yeah. This is good though. We even
That's
had
how they get
pickle
you.
moonshine. It had
I
little
was driving home one night.
pickles in it. It was good.
Then
Then it was good.
I remember one night when I was real young, I was driving home one night, and I was having to close one eye like this to see 2 roads.
Really?
And the next thing I know, I'm like this in a cornfield going in circles, laughing.
I remember my dad. My dad, he denies it, but he's been an alcoholic since he was a kid. And I remember when I was a kid, it was my dad and his friend. They were drinking. My dad could barely see, and my friend could barely walk. So what happened was, I'm in the back seat, and I remember this. His friend was on the passenger side, and he was driving, and his friend was telling him to turn left and turn right, like he was guiding him how to drive.
Oh my god!
And that's
move.
And this is when I was a little kid, and I'm like, I thought it was normal at the time.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
But if you look back, when you was a kid, like situations like that, my God, people would be arrested and thrown in prison today over that.
Yeah.
But back then it was normal,
Right. I mean, I mean, thinking of I think about it now, and that's like, damn, we could have been nasty accident.
Yeah. I remember going places with my grandparents in a truck and standing up in the middle between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the days when it had seatbelts.
Yeah.
I remember for graduation, my friend Lisa's grandparents paid for paid mine and her way, but the whole family, their whole family was going to go to the Poconos to go skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have blender on the tour bus. We have blenders plugged up on the tour bus.
Really?
Okay, I was let's see, I was 19, and Lisa was 19, and her dad's a cop. And we went to the Poconos, and they had open bar, all you could drink. And we just looked at him, and he looked at us. He went to the because we didn't have our IDs with us. Well, we had them, but we told him we didn't. And he went up to the front desk and vouched for us and said we were 21. He would, and he's a cop. And he the other 21. So they slapped them bracelets on our arms. We headed to the bar.
Yeah, buddy.
And his dad's like, I want to see y'all drink now. I want to see y'all. She was drinking Kahlua and cream, and I was drinking Amaretto and 7-Up. And he's like, he was counting them. He was like, they come to take our glasses. He'd go, no, leave them here. I drank 32 things of Amaretto and 7-Up.
Wow.
Well, he finally said he was going to go to bed. Well, we was having a good time. We were just drinking away. And the only reason we found our room that night is because we could hear him snoring.
Sounds like me.
The next morning, it was snowing outside, and I had, you remember the jam shorts? Well, I had a pair of jam shorts on, and I had my head stuck out the window because I was sick. And her aunt comes to the door. Come on, y'all! It's all you can eat breakfast. They got this, and I was like, please tell her to shut up. So we had a choice of either going horseback riding, shopping, or something else. And I was like, I ain't riding no horse. And she said, well, we'll go shopping because we figured on the bus there's a bathroom in case we get sick.
Be hugging the toilet.
Yeah, they had the bathroom door locked. They said it was broke. So they had to pull over. So I was sick, boy. But that was a drunk stage, and he was a Pollock. He was my second dad, and but he passed away already. But he was like gargantuan.
Here in Canada, people that are sick from alcohol and all that, we call that calling the moose.
Calling the moose?
Yeah, you're calling the moose.
We used to have parties here, and the guys would throw darts here. They had the dartboard on our bathroom door. And every time somebody had to use the bathroom, they'd have to holler before they came out. And we had the karaoke machine set up in my living room. And us women, we'd be in there singing and stuff. Well, our friend Gwenda, my mother-in-law was here then. And our friend Gwenda was here. And we were singing that song, Crazy, B-I-T-C-H.
Yeah.
And they're saying, and next thing you know, Gwenda's sitting on a stool. We were drinking Jägermeister and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was my drink.
And next thing I know, Gwenda's sitting on this stool, and next thing you know, she's singing, but she's slowly sliding off of the bench. And she lands in the floor. And she's hollering for her husband to come help her up. I gotta go to the bathroom. Come help me up, Red. Well, she didn't. Lita said she didn't make it to the bathroom.
Oh no.
So she's getting my daughter to give her some of her pants or something so she can change. Then she goes out front, and Michael had some shovels and stuff where he had been working in the garden. He got sick all over his tools.
Oh no.
And then my mother-in-law's looking. She goes, "Now that's what you call a pissy drunk." And she was just laughing at her. My mother-in-law was.
Oh, man. I remember back when I used to drink a lot and everything, and I drank liquor, I go to the store up there. The guy that run it, remember Jeff? The guy that run it and everything, well, he owned it, everything. I used to party with him. And, so, I mean, he would, give me like free stuff. I had Jägermeister shot glasses, cups, mugs, of all different stuff. Had t-shirt, the little what are that? Was it Crown Royal bags? I had them out. I had the vodka skull.
Yeah.
Oh,
He gave me one.
I remember I've seen that before.
Yeah. Well, he told me, said that this one guy. It was a funny story. He said this guy walks up in there one day, and he said, as this guy's staggering in, he said, I'm watching to make sure he ain't going to knock anything over because he said he knew him, but he just wanted to keep an eye on him. Well, also there was a semi pulled up, big truck. The guy gets out, big old dude, walks in. And so the guy that had staggered in walks up there and counts out change and everything to get a pint of just real cheap vodka. And said that the trucker walks up there and gets one of the big skulls, one of the big ones, well over $100.
Wow.
Yeah. And said that he paid for it and said and he walks out and opens it in the parking lot and just pours it out.
What?
And he said the dude that was carrying out the change started crying. He's like, no.
The trucker wanted it for his dash.
Yeah, he wanted it for his dash, and he put lights down in it. He said, which it looked wicked at night. He said it looked wicked at night. But he said that's the best thing he said since I owned the place. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
I bet.
He said, but I felt so sorry for him. I gave him another pipe free.
There's a store by me that they sell, all liquor, all types of liquor. When I went in there, they had a bottle about, I don't know, pretty high, the shape of a baseball bat, full of whiskey.
Oh wow!
And then they had another one with shape of a dragon, full of whiskey. The dragon cost, I think, it was like $200, something like that.
Wow.
I was like, wow, man. If I was a drinker, I would buy that.
For the bottle. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Better bands.
Grasshopper walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, mister, I've got a drink named after you." Grasshopper says, "You got a drink named Steve?"
Hi, Laura W.
Hey, Laura. Laura actually when it's blue. It's cold to shade.
Alcohol business. The smell of alcohol. I can't. Alcohol doesn't bother me, the smell, but cigarettes, I feel like I'm suffocating when I smell the cigarettes. Cigars, I love cigars. I smoke them myself.
Now I can't stand the smell of cigars or a pipe.
No?
You can't be around cigarettes, but you could smoke a cigar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's
I think
weird.
it's worse. I think a cigar is worse than a cigarette.
I
Smokes the liquor.
cannot stand a cigar or pipe.
I like the
I don't smoke the pipe.
cherry, tobacco, vanilla. It reminds me of my dad.
Michael used to, every once in a while he'll go to buy them Black and Milds.
Yeah.
I'll be like, go outside and smoke that. Just go.
Uncle Butterbun, that's what I drink. Coors Light. That's the best.
Huh?
Uncle Butterbun said Coors Light is the worst. I said, that's my favorite. That's what
Coors
I
Light?
Coors Light.
That's what my son drinks.
Mine's is Corona.
I like Corona.
I like
That's
Corona.
Eric's too. Coors Light.
Mystic Knight said, "Hey, Queen Laura, oops, a spider right next to you, diseased as Jared. You diseased?"
Must be.
You
Worse.
meant disguised?
Spoiler.
I remember my uncle
Boy,
a lot of times, like during like family reunions and stuff. We had this one up where he'd show up, and he always like at reunions things like that. He smoked these big cigars, Cuban cigars. And, oh man, they smell good, And saying, and I was like, when we was kids, we'd always ask him, hey, let me have a, we just wanted to smell everything. Well, then we got to we would take a puff, everything. And he's like, no, you can't puff it. He's like, he just kind of waved a little bit. You smell it. You don't, you don't smoke it. You just puff it.
I mean, when you're smoking a cigar, you gotta like, not inhale it because you can't inhale it, but you gotta like twirl it around your mouth to get the flavor and then blow it out.
Yeah, and we just wanted to puff on here. He's like, no. He's like, well, we kept aggravating him. So one year he shows up and he gets one out, and he's like, well, we all went up to him and everything. He's grinning real big. He lights it up and he just hands it to us, and we puff on it. We start gagging and everything. He starts rolling, laughing. He said, that's been on the dash of my car for like 4 months. We never asked him.
Then my oldest thought she was going to be slick because my son used to dip worm dirt. Dip. Ugh. She says, well, I want to try it. And then Michael kept telling her, Kayla, then you're going to get sick. You're going to get sick, trust me. But she accidentally ended up swallowing some. She was so sick. But it was funny watching her.
Donnie. Hi, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. Hi,
Yeah.
I know what you meant, Mystic. I was just messing with you. I thought it was funny.
Hi, Donnie. We have a guy that comes in there at work, and he's an old guy, like probably in his 90s. And he always has a cigar hanging out of his mouth. Never lights it. It just hangs out of his mouth. And so one day I walk out there, and I'm in the dining room, and it was right after we just got our wood floors put in up there, and I start seeing like blood drops everywhere. Could not figure out where they were coming from. Come to find out, it's where he chews on that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like just and it's never mind, I can't even talk about it.
Oh man.
Make the gag.
I mean, it's that his saliva was,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was drooling.
Yeah.
He was.
It's that he keeps it in his mouth for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Dripping.
the problem.
Yeah, and it's
like
gross.
dripping.
It's so gross, and we have to clean that crap up. And I told them, I said, I'm not doing it no more. I said, you can go hand him some cleaning stuff and make him do it.
Yeah.
That's gross.
He's better off chewing tobacco though.
Yeah,
he's gonna do
better
that.
off
Obviously
keeping it
not.
out
He
of
can't
his mouth.
control the amount of spit coming out from that cigar.
Exactly.
Imagine how he do with a big old wad of dip.
Carry the freaking cup. Get one of those foam cup or something and just spit in there.
Dude, don't see it either.
No way.
Remember when your buddies come over to the house, every time he'd leave his can sitting there with dip spit in it.
Oh,
I've
that's
drank,
I've drank that before.
You
My
what?
papa used to spit in Dr. Pepper cans, and when I was little, I picked one up and drank out of it.
I'll be back.
Oh,
You making me sick. I'll be back.
I'm sorry. I tried not to. It made me sick too. I tried not to.
oh no! When she had to leave, she's probably in the bathroom throwing up.
Oh,
You didn't push mute, Twinkie.
MJC, how's it going?
Oh man, that's funny. You good?
You good?
We just thinking about that stuff. Ooh.
Why do you think I started the tearing from the? Yeah, it's nasty.
That's like my mother-in-law. She dips snuff.
Mm.
And she would always have a tin can with a bunch of tissue. And, ooh.
Gary, I am literally gagging.
You drank it, Twinkie?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
was
didn't.
an accident,
I
probably.
spit it out, and I got sicker than a dog too. And I never picked up another can in their house ever again.
huh?
Wow.
Spit.
Chewing tobacco spit.
Chewed tobacco spit.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Casey's over here gagging now.
Hey, don't be
Now
on my
you see
gang.
when I was gagging.
You would have had to leave and go throw it everywhere.
Yeah, there we go.
What's that saying? Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
Spit.
Yeah, chew back and chew back and chew back, spit.
I won't even try that.
Mm, that's worm dirt.
That's what you guys call it, worm dirt?
That's what Twinkie
That's
calls
That's what I call it.
Oh, okay.
it. Basically, that's what it
My
is.
son thought he was slick, and he was dipping worm dirt, and then somebody told on him. So we found his little stash. And he thought he slick when we went camping. He went and hid it underneath the sink in the bathroom, way back in the back. Mama found it.
Huh.
Worm dirt. Then he did go in his closet and stick it in his pocket of one of his shirts and pocket or in his. Found that stuff.
Dip is the worst.
Yeah, Uncle Bunny Buns, they're called pouches.
Now my son, he won't dip. He won't dip a pouch. You use pouch. He don't like them things.
I never really got into dipping because it's got all in your mouth. It's like sand, grit.
Cody tried it one time, but it made him gag.
Yeah, I never tried it. I mean, I've seen it, but I like.
I used
Yeah.
to date a guy that dips worm dirt. He's like, "Come here, darling, give me a kiss." I said, "You go brush your teeth."
Fun.
Then he tried to hold you down. I'll be like, "Mm-hmm."
John, what's up, brother?
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Hi, Doris.
Hey, John.
Please.
So how is everybody doing tonight?
Doing great.
Awesome.
I bet you
Good.
great.
It was an easy day at work.
It's
Tomorrow.
hot at work.
Yeah. Tomorrow, me and Sean are going to Horror Con.
Oh, dude, that'll be epic.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds
wow.
fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be in the same place that all the Comic Con and all that split is gonna be at. It's gonna be somewhere else. I've never been to a Horror Con before though.
Hi, Shayna.
Love you, Shayna.
Hi, Shayna.
Shayna.
I loved your video today, Shayna.
Yeah, I saw it too.
You just finished the tattoo drawing for a friend.
Awesome. What's your news, John?
Hi, Doris.
Found out.
Found out what? What?
Tell us, hurry.
Don't keep us in suspense. Doris, how you doing? I bet you any money my wife is sleeping on the sofa right now.
I just wonder where Jessie was.
She does that a lot. She goes to the living room, lays down on a brand new sofa, watch her, we call it novela, soap opera.
Yeah.
And about an hour later, I walk over there and she.
That sounds familiar.
So I
Now,
had to
you
wake
don't
her
have
up
this-
and bring her home.
You
Huh?
don't have this pet peeve about somebody sleeping on the couch, do you?
Say that again?
You don't have a pet peeve about people sleeping on the couch, do you?
No.
My mom and dad do. It drives me buggy. And they have two couches. Because their
Oh,
living room's so big, they have two
Mhm.
living rooms so big.
They
What
don't want
about
nobody sleeping on the couch.
No, they don't want you to sleep on the couch.
I mean, I get we have a 2-bedroom apartment here, and when my daughters come to visit, that's the first place they sleep. Is this freaking sofa. I mean, we got an air mattress, but I guess the sofa is more comfortable. So,
Sorry to hear that, John.
Yeah,
John,
very
it's terrible,
serious.
brother. Sorry to hear that,
Hi,
man.
buddy.
Hey, MJC.
I am. Thank you, Laura.
Oh wow.
I've been
MJC, hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
I'll eventually get around to doing it.
I tried to sleep
Everything
on
just
my
keeps
couch one night.
sticking. Jeez.
It
There
has
went
a
my
hook
English
in
right
the
out the window.
middle, so you can't sleep on the couch. I do not like it.
Yeah, the last couch that we had it started falling apart, so we had to get rid of it.
Mhm.
I want to do it.
Not Bosky, love you muches.
Not
Be safe.
bestie.
Good
I
night,
just got
Bob. I love
challenged
you,
to do
girl.
Fluffy's challenge that he did last night.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he challenged me to do it.
To do what?
It's you go out and you do a 30-minute alone challenge, but you have somebody on the panel with you, and they control.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
Where'd
That
you
was
get
pretty
it?
cool.
Game.
Oh, thank you, Noah.
I never seen that before.
No, broski.
No, he started it. That was his deal.
Oh, okay.
And, or him. It was Jen's idea. Him. So it's Jen and Fluffy's idea, whatever. So they tagged people to do it. So I got to find a good place that's got good internet to where I could do a good live stream.
Right. But that's pretty cool, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll
they're
probably
the
have
first one to
somebody
do it,
tell
huh?
me what to do. So we'll have to work out a time we can do it, huh?
So, oh, it says buddy. Hi, buddy.
Let me go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on my wifey.
Okay. There's
Becky.
buddy.
How are you?
That's cool, JC. Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, guys, if I want to add, anytime you're doing stuff like this, if you're doing an alone challenge,
Still have somebody there.
yes, have somebody there with you somewhere. I mean, like, outside.
At
something
least
like
within
that.
distance to where they can get to you if something happens.
Yes. Never do
Extremely
it.
distance.
Yeah. I mean, never do it like alone.
Yeah.
Always have somebody know where you're at, or give them a time you're going to check in with them. Something like that.
If they're outside the cemetery, you're still inside the cemetery by yourself. You're still alone.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
because when I did mine, she was outside.
I was in the parking lot getting a bad feeling about the whole situation.
Yeah, and not only that, I also messaged Sam on the way down there in case something went wrong.
Yeah.
So always have somebody on the side.
Mystic, I'm like that. We keep the TV on day and night.
We do that. I'll wake up and be like,
It's habit.
what's turning it off for?
Yeah, you be over sound asleep, and then they'll turn it off, and it's like, I was watching that.
What's the matter with you?
What was going on? Well, you see, there's this guy that's chasing this girl, and this
I
girl
was asleep. I was just
following
resting
the
my eyes. I was getting it.
Awesome, John.
I was checking for cracks.
Oh, do you want to tell me why I didn't do that challenge that night?
Thank you, Uncle Butterbuns.
Oh no, I did not.
I said,
I don't think.
you want to tell
Oh, go ahead.
No, you
I think
don't.
I got to use the box. If you'll excuse me, I'll be back.
You didn't have to kick me in the knee on the way out.
Sorry.
Was she asleep on the couch?
Nah, she was talking to my daughter.
You were
I was
wrong.
surprised. I was like, oh my God, you're awake.
That's all right, John. If they want to follow you
Love
without
you, Jenny.
videos,
Thank
that's
you
good.
for being here.
Love you,
are
Jenny.
amazing. She is so
Love you,
awesome.
Jenny.
Praying that the pain stops, Jenny.
Yeah.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Rob.
Big Rob, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I want to do a alone challenge though.
You know what? I do too. I actually want to do an alone
But
challenge.
getting somebody to, well, Casey might, but I don't know how she'd feel. She wouldn't pay no attention if something happened to me out in a cemetery because she'd be texting on her cell phone.
Yeah, I sat out in the car and read while he was in there doing
But
his.
just as long as she leaves her window like cracked or something so she can hear if you screaming or something.
Oh no, she'd have that up because she'd be scared in the car.
Then you need
I'd
to make
probably be
Sam
right.
go with you and have him just sit in the car.
She would probably be facing the cemetery, and something would be chasing me around. I'd even run in front of the car, and she probably still wouldn't pay attention.
I picture you guys, you running, and she's just like texting or whatnot, like a freaking
And not paying
cartoon.
me a bit of attention.
Is there going to be a demon there, Uncle Butterbuns?
Okay, now you can do it.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom? Wait. Oh, yeah, there's one in the
A little
bathroom.
demonic, Uncle Butterbuns. Okay. Hang on, John. John. Read what you just wrote. They're all girls besides you and Jared and Queen Laura. Me and Laura are girls.
Last time I checked, when I went to the shower, I was still a female.
I'm a female.
Things might have changed since then. I'm not sure.
I might have a manly voice. Oh crap! I can't say that. Mary's here. I'm sorry, Mary. I love you, Mary.
Get her, Mary. Not you,
Hello,
Mario.
Miles. You get me.
Hey, buddy, Robin here. What's up, y'all?
That weekend.
Thank you.
Betty brother.
Thank you, Bet Rican. Love you.
See, I knew she was gonna get mad at me. I'm sorry, Mary. I love you.
We try to tell her, Mary. But she's the hard-headed Twinkie. Okay, we're both hard-headed.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not hard-headed.
Okay, John.
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, when I went and did that,
No.
when I went and did my 30-minute alone challenge, it was kind of, I've been, wanting to do it, but, things kept coming up. I could do it. Finally, I seen it open window. So I could. On the way down there, like I said, I was talking to Sam on and off that, that day. We were kind of talking about it, So I decided to do it. On the way down there, I was letting him know, hey, I'm going to be there, blah, 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 this time, keep your phone on you in case something goes wrong. I was going to go in, do mine, come back out, Laura go in, she do hers. On the way down there, it had rained on and off a little bit. And on the way down there, it came, it was lightning, but it wasn't, it was not heat lightning, But there was an immense amount of energy that in that place. And there was just something off about it, And I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It was just something was off about it. And at that voodoo ritual spot, before I had gotten, just a couple little blips here and there. That night, it was going crazy. I mean, it was spiking.
Yeah.
And I'm walking back out. And I said, deer scared the crap plumb out of me. I don't care to tell you. Because that's the last thing you expect to see in the cemetery when you're alone, scared half to death. And but I said, then, I'm there and stuff, everything. I'm coming back around, toward making my way back around. That's when I hear that growl. Well, that scared crap out of me even more. And everything. And I don't know, I just get this feeling that comes over me not to let her come in.
Yeah.
And almost like it's inviting her, it's wanting her to. So I'm like, dang, this ain't right. So I went ahead and did mine and everything. I got out of there, having my cross, my my bracelet, my protection stones, everything. And I go out to the car, and when I get to the car, Laura gets out and she says, "I've been seeing things like shadows and in the trees and stuff." And I said, "Oh, okay. We'll get back in. You're not doing your shower. Sorry."
Yeah.
And she said, I was kind of nervous about it. She said, I wasn't going to say
Oh
anything.
my God.
She said, all right, let's go.
She didn't argue.
Not at all. No, I had the worst feeling sitting there in the parking lot. I didn't say nothing to him because it didn't feel like it was for him. So I let him go ahead and do his things, but I was seeing stuff while he was out there, and I started getting the dreads bad while I was sitting there. And I was going to do it anyway, because why not? And he come out and he was, doing this, doing that. And he says, no, okay, let's get in the car and go. You're not doing it. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Always trust your judgment.
No, I feel like if I had went in there, it would not have turned out well for me.
Yeah. Well, too, you were getting sick. And so you were very susceptible to whatever was there.
Yeah.
Always trust your gut like that, though.
I think whatever it was there, I felt it, I sensed it, but it knowed I was an idiot, so it just looked over.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean,
But
you said it was raining, though. You said it was raining and it was lightning?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't raining. It was just heat lightning.
Well, it had been raining on and off that day. And that evening.
It probably was building up the energy in it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
And,
Yeah.
I even said in my video, I said, I believe that, rain and things like that, it puts off energy for spirits to use and stuff like that. Lightning in the air and, in the atmosphere, and a lot of energy.
That would make for a cool video, though. Seeing the lightning and stuff in the background while you're trying to do that.
And me dead in the ritual circle. Yes. Yeah. Awesome. Great video.
No, when I did my alone challenge, it's because I saw Amy's video and Fluffy's video. Oh, I can do this. No problem. I'll do that. Yeah, sure. So don't do that at home, guys. That's what I learned. I tell Eric, I want to go to that cemetery. He goes, you sure? There's one closer. And, no, that one, it's haunted. They say it's haunted. And the mausoleum doors are open and everything. I'm going to go sit there for 30 minutes. I'll sit down in there,
Yeah.
So we're preparing our stuff to leave and everything. And I'll take some holy water. Put some. I splashed myself everywhere with holy water, so that'll do. I'll be good. I have my stones in my pocket and everything. So we get there. It's that dark here because it's in the countryside. So it's all around like a farm fields and everything, and you don't see anything at all. I'm there. Oh, I don't think I have enough light. So I told Eric, you stay there in the car, huh? And, yeah, no problem. So I go in, start walking around. Oh, yeah, it's okay. But after 6 minutes, I'm there. Oh, I think there's nothing else to do here. I want to leave. But then I see Eric coming out of the car and getting to the gate. Like he had to cross the road. It's a dirt road. Get to the edge. When he puts his hands in his pockets there, he's really serious. When he puts his hands in his pocket and he's looking around, I think he saw something I didn't see. Probably an animal or something, And he knows me. I'm petrified of every animal that exists. Whatever it is, I'm scared of it. It's an animal. No way. Oh, yeah.
You must be scared of me then.
Yeah, I'm scared of turkeys, chickens, cows, pigs. If it's not a dog or a cat, I'm scared,
Bat?
Bats.
A bat?
Yeah, bat. Yeah,
I'm scared of you, Bat Ray.
Yeah, I'm scared of you. So I'm walking in the cemetery, and then at one point, it started all of a sudden, all these bugs came flying, night bugs, or I don't know.
Night
And
Shayna, love you for
then
that.
I heard like a whisper in my ear. I don't know if it was a bug or it was a woman whispering, but I couldn't tell the words. I heard something in my ear. I said, okay, well, maybe. But then I got that smell that I get when I go to cemeteries. There's not even a flower in sight. And then I get an odor of flowers. I'm there, okay, and that smell of flowers is coming. So I continued. But then I heard it like a little growl. And the camera didn't pick it up, or Eric didn't even hear it. Well, he's half deaf, so he never hears anything. He has selective hearing, I think. And so then that's when I said, well, challenge or no challenge, I'm out of there. So I just hopped over the fence almost, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. Not at that one. Like a
Wow.
nice big one there, okay, but not one in the country field or something there, farmland. That was really spooky.
And what a lot of people don't realize is, when you're there, it's a totally different thing than
Yeah.
watching
It's
it on TV.
yeah, yeah. You watch it. Oh, I can do that. No problem. Oh, come on, let's go. We'll do it. We'll pass like 5 minutes. No, when you're there,
I don't
it's
know
a
when Fluffy
different
challenged me, I
story.
was like, ah!
He challenged me too, and I'm still waiting to be able to do it.
Yeah. I tried do it at Bachelor Grove at night. It was me, my buddy Adrian, and I took my daughter with me, and we were we were going down this this like a little road towards the cemetery, and by the time we get into the entrance, I see like a white ball fly by. My camera, I had a GoPro, but I had no light, and it was super dark in there. When I try to record, all I see is darkness. So I didn't record anything, and we kept on going to the cemetery. As soon as we got into the cemetery, we heard this loud, like I don't know if it's a backfire of a car or a cannon or somebody shooting. Well, it was in November. I don't know if anybody was shooting any fireworks, but we heard boom, and we were inside the cemetery, and whoa, what was that? That was really close, sounded like it was in there. And then we walk around a little bit more, and we hear another one, boom. The second one scared my buddy. He said, I'm out of here. My daughter said, me too. I wasn't going to stay there alone, so I walked out. As soon as we walked out, we heard a third one, and I said, forget it, we're going home.
Sounds like
Yeah.
somebody was shooting a shotgun.
Could
Yeah.
be. I mean, we don't know what it was. I mean, we were in the cemetery, but it was so loud. It was so close to us. I don't know. The third one sounded like it was in the cemetery.
It was probably warning shots for you to get on up out them woods there.
And
So
if
if
you'd
I'm
be
gonna
where
grow
I
something,
am,
Could
if
be.
you would be where I am, it'd probably be a potato gun.
Oh.
Yeah, take a go.
Uncle Butterbun.
Thank you so much, Uncle Butterbuns. You are awesome.
Very awesome. And hi,
oh, that's
Jenna.
nice.
Love you.
While we were, me and Sean were in mausoleum, doing the stained glass. We was in the chapel, and I heard a voice say, "Hey," right in my ear.
Oh,
I,
dude.
I actually caught it. I put it on the video. That was
That's
crazy. And then we
When we
went.
were leaving from the cemetery, whenever he did his the other night, I was driving and I was backing out, and I heard something lean up right against my ear. It was like, I said, "Did you tell him they couldn't come with us? Because it's whispering in my ear." I jumped out of the car and I was like, "You get!"
Man.
Sorry, I was in a hurry trying to get equipment and everything.
I said, "I ain't leave this parking lot till you tell him to get back in there."
There's a church that's, I guess it's maybe an hour and a half away from here. Anybody can go into it. But they say that the preacher killed himself in there because something about he either was cheating on his wife or she I don't know. He was a preacher though, but they said his blood stain is still on the floor and it won't come up.
Oh,
But then
wow.
people can go in there anytime, and they say that there's a ghost dog there that
Hmm.
will chase your car.
A demon
Oh,
dog,
nice.
some
So
sort.
I want to see that.
I
I
like
See,
don't
to
I'm
go.
mind
a
the ghost
chicken.
dog chasing the car. I just don't want it chasing me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I'm a chicken, but I'm interested at the same time. So
but I
I
want
will go in, but
I want to go into the church and try to investigate some one of these days. Kayla's been there like 2 or 3 times. It's a beautiful church.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I want to
I
go
think
back
I
to Bachelor
comment that
Grove at night
on
though.
What, Twinkie?
Jared. I think I comment that on yours every time I comment on Jared's videos. I say I love how you can be so serious but so funny at the same exact
Same time.
time.
it just happens. I go in trying to be serious, but as soon as I start getting nervous, here it comes.
That's like
Yeah.
the one video I did with the funny bits and all
Hmm.
this. What happens when I
Yeah.
get nervous? That was supposed to have been a serious video, but I got
Yeah.
nervous because I kept hearing pitter pattering and running around. And I'm in the dark. It's raining. There's people in the parking lot. I'm hearing stuff. I seen a skunk try to get me and kill me. So I was like, this is not going to be worth anything as
Yeah.
a serious video. We're just going to make it straight comedy.
I'm pretty sure
But
that
I
skunk
loved
had
it though. I mean, it was still a really good video. It was funny though.
I think I
There,
got 84 views on that.
there's also supposed to be a little community somewhere. I've got to look it up again. It's here in North Carolina. Um, that the whole entire street, I mean, beautiful houses. People have just left everything in the houses and left.
Wow.
And they say that it's haunted.
Ooh.
That's probably why they left the house.
And where they did the Hunger Games is like an hour from my house.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Hey, somebody went there. Who went there? Oh, Joe and
Rob,
Chris.
Oh wow.
Joe, Rob, and Chris. They went there.
but it's about an hour away from my house.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
cemetery here. or, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I've been hearing about this. Yes, from my cousin. This church that's about an hour or so away, roughly. I ain't going that far. Anyway, it was a really old church, right? That the people back in the old days built themselves, and the community just kind of came together. A little small church. Well, it was old, falling down, everything else. I think it was built in like 1910, something like that.
Wow.
And well, they went in, and there was a lot of tragedy that happened around the land and inside of it like that. Well, they recently restored it, and they said that after they restored a lot of it and took a lot of stuff down, put stuff up, everything, that people has been seeing lights come on and hearing choirs.
Hmm.
And said that one guy went up there and he said he heard it one night. And it said that he saw it, and him and his buddies, they saw it. It was like, well, they just assumed somebody, some people was in there. And then, he said it sounded beautiful. And said that when he went up and said that they told him, said, yeah, go down there and check it out, And said he went down there and peeked in, and when he did, said it scared him half to death. Said that there were people in there, but you could see through them.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, Mama.
Bama.
Bama.
I want to see here too. They not too far from here. They have the Brown Mountain Lights.
Oh yeah,
That's not far from here either.
I've heard that quite a few times.
They
But
say
the
it's
way
like
you're
about-
talking, April, I think you live close to one of my friends. His name is Kevin, the Costolian Ghost Hunter. And that church you were talking about, he went there. He investigated that place.
Really?
Yeah. It was a beautiful place. And I think, I'm not mistaken, if there's a piano, or there used to be one, and it was more active there.
My daughter's been there a couple times. She said that it's pretty creepy.
Is that an abandoned church though?
Yeah, people don't even go do church services or anything there. But they do the upkeep and all because there's a cemetery there too. They do the upkeep and everything on it.
Okay.
As far as I know, they don't have any services there.
That's kind of like that church here that James won't let us go to. The church in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Why he
Yeah,
won't
some
let you
places
go?
are best is left alone.
It's very demonic.
You know,
And
ghosts is one thing.
anyone, go ahead.
No, I was just saying ghosts is one thing, but demonic stuff, it's
Yeah.
a different level.
And if James says it's demonic, you better believe it is, because James is very skeptical and he always tries to debunk everything.
You're talking about Jim's
A View from the Middle.
yeah,
Yeah. Awesome, John.
My girlfriend, as a teenager, lived in a home made out of a church. I used to sleep over, and you could hear singing at night like a choir.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Wow, dude.
No, I don't. I think I'm good.
I used to
just
sleep in
don't
my
know.
old church. Never heard anything like that.
Yeah, it's still there, MJC. He just went there last month. We went there like 6 months ago. It's still there.
Is your sons just around you? You know, Angus and
Well, Angus is in the
Oh
kitchen.
yeah, they're around here somewhere.
Jim's in the living room.
yeah, I should be receiving that package in a few days. Hopefully.
Cool. I still ain't told him.
Everyone's surprised.
Twinkie and I want to go stay in. What is that? Omar's got that.
Clown
the
Cottage?
doll- Yeah, the clown cottage.
Oh, Omar's.
Yeah.
So y'all are gonna come through and pick me up, right?
No kidding. My buddy Paulie from Live It Up, he went there, and a lot of people had told him, you know, oh man, you know, it's that, you know, we don't do that place. And a lot of people had called it, you know, a lot of good evidence. And even, you know, Omar showed, you know, that place is really active. And my buddy Paulie goes down there and does a video, puts it up, and I'm like, hold on, and everything, because me and Laura's watching. Oh, did you see that? He's there by himself, 100%. You know, Omar even came by, you know, and everything. Well, he's there at night by himself doing an investigation. And he's looking around stuff, and in the back, you know, back behind him in the reflection, you can see a shadow go. I mean, that fast.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell it's a person, but you can only tell it's a person if you slow it down.
Yeah.
It's like frame to frame. And I showed it to him and everything like that. He's like, dude, that's so awesome and crazy. I'm glad I didn't see it there.
Yeah,
I mean,
before he even opened it, he was doing a live stream there, and Jody and Fluffy were in the living room, and you can clearly see them in the living room. And he was showing the bedroom, and the sliding door that goes to the bathroom just slid right open. And I'm like messaging him, "Your door opened in the bathroom. The door behind you opened in the bathroom. You can see where everybody's at. The door opened." It was crazy. I was like, I so want to go there.
Didn't that big clown behind the chair move as well?
Yeah, that moved when James was there.
Yeah.
I just want to go.
Yeah, my wife is afraid of clowns.
Laney
I love
won't stay
clowns.
there. Laney won't stay there.
Don't bother me. I don't know why. I guess it's, you know, they was always happy. You know, and even if they're mad, that's just how somebody made them mad.
Clowns to me are just freaky as crap, but I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I like clowns. As long as they don't touch me, I'm fine.
Bet we
Is it-
can chill. They touch him.
Isn't his retro cottage thing that he got also that is haunted?
Yeah, a couple of people that stayed at that place said that they've gotten some activity there as well.
Mm.
But I think it's
Whatever.
just all the stuff that kind of follows him home.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's wild, boy.
I mean, I feel like there's something here too, but it haven't shown itself yet.
I'm sure you
Here,
are, Bama.
here it's empty. You have a feeling of emptiness here in this house.
Yeah.
Empty.
I use my SLS on my phone, and I
Hmm.
picked up a stick figure on my bed. I'm like, what the heck are you doing on my bed? Get the heck out of here.
Ah,
But yeah, I mean, I did one of my lives a while back, and people were seeing orbs flying all around me. I mean, I try to look at it, but when I look at the camera, I actually seen an orb fly. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Lainey's got a lady that she's working for now. It's one of her new clients. And Lainey just happened to notice when she walked in, she said it smelled like pot at first, but it ended up being sage. She said she looked and there was crystals everywhere, there was sage everywhere. And so she asked her, do you like believe in the paranormal? And she said, girl, she said, my whole entire house is haunted. And so she started showing Lainey videos.
Wow.
Well, on my lunch break today, me and my mom went and met Lainey and this lady at the Mexican food place. And while we were sitting there, she showed me some of the videos from her apartment. And you can see she's videotaping orbs and stuff. And I said, I paused it and I said, okay, I see all the orbs. I said, but did you see the shadow figure that just stuck its head out of your bedroom door and then ducked back? And she was like, oh, yeah, there's shadow people there too. And so she told me and Lainey, she said, if y'all ever want to come investigate or anything, come on over and do it. She said, y'all can even videotape it. I was like, okay, how's Monday sound for you?
so you're like, you ain't gonna tell me twice.
The orbs were, some of the orbs were blue. You could see the electricity in them. You could see
Wow.
them blinking. Like some of the orbs were blinking.
It's really
Wow.
wrong with the. I've heard that a lot of the orbs that blinks is the one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now I could be, but the one that blink like that is the one that they emanate their own energy and light,
Yeah.
and they're the strongest
Yeah,
ones that.
any of them that have like any of them that you can see the energy in them, or they do stuff like that. Yeah, they're definitely the ones that are the ones you want to try to catch because
Hello, Spirit Talk. Hey, Gary.
Gary,
Hey, Deanna.
I
you
did.
know,
I
Hi,
was
everybody.
I lived in an old house. It was about 100 years old. Before I got married, um, I heard footsteps upstairs in my brother's house apartment, and I asked my mom, "Hey, is my brother here?" And she goes, "No, I don't think so. It's still early. He's still at work." And I went upstairs, and nobody was there. And then I was going into one of my rooms, and I felt a finger go like this across my face, and there was nothing around. And then one time I was sleeping, and I heard my name. Well, they call me Junior, and I heard. I wake up. I thought it was my mom and dad, but they weren't nowhere near me.
Mhm.
hold on now.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
That's like my house.
Hey.
In 4 more years, my house will be 100 years old.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, that's cool.
And the people that built it, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard the story before, but the people that built this house, 2 weeks after the house was built, the man and woman died.
Wow!
Hi,
That's
Gary.
crazy.
Love you.
Hi,
We
Gary.
get things happen here all the
Hi.
time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And then
man, that's crazy.
Twinkie, like outside when I do my live streams outside, you can ask Twinkie. We see stuff because I live back in the woods, completely surrounded by woods. You can't hardly see my house from the road because it's set so far back off the road.
Yeah.
And she's seen shadow figures.
You can see, like the one night, there was a tall shadow figure. He was pacing back and forth behind her. Like I wasn't the only one that seen it. There was I noticed it, and then everybody was like, "Oh, there is." It wasn't the fire making the shadow or anything like that. We debunked all that, but you can clearly see that man going back and forth, and he would, just like he was pacing.
Uh,
And then there was a light that
That was weird.
could not figure that out.
A
That was
light?
weird. A light.
Where in the woods?
Yeah, it was back behind her, up like towards the sky a little bit, but it would get really bright, and then it would just right back down, and then it would just disappear. And we checked to make sure it wasn't headlights coming down the road. We made sure it wasn't like a light off of a tower or anything like that. Well, 2 days later, James and Omar and all of them were talking about how they were seeing weird lights in the sky 2 days before, which was the same night. I think it was Halloween night?
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, they were saying how they were seeing big balls of light in the sky that would just shrink down really quick and disappear. Same thing hers was doing.
But I got it on video.
Yeah, it was on her live stream, and we were freaking out because it was so cool looking.
And see where the light was, there's no roads, because where the light was is over in the horse pasture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the road appears the horse pasture all through here, but the light was over here. The roads are up here. There's no roads down there.
Oh, wow. What video is that? What video is that? How long ago was that?
I'll have to. It's been about a year ago.
It's been a
year and a half ago.
Year and a half.
I want to check that out.
When we went to the dollar store that day and we seen that thing in the sky, but it was daytime, and we seen
the one out here.
Yeah, we went through about a year ago. It was daytime. We were on our way to go get the kids, and we stopped off at the dollar store to get something to drink because they get hot, thirsty when they come out of school, whatever. And we were almost to the dollar store, and I started seeing something in the sky. It was not a plane. It was not a rocket. It was not a balloon. It was
just a ball,
and it was shining, like metallic shining. And I sat there and I watched it till we got to the dollar store. And I got out and got my phone and zoomed in as far as I could to take a picture of it. It had no discernible shape, no discernible color, but it was there.
Yeah. And what was really weird about it too is that if you sat and stared at it, it stayed in one spot. That was it. But the second, you just glance over and back, it's over here.
Yeah.
It would move when you wasn't looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And see, we've also too. I thought it was like the neighbors or something. The horse pasture. I thought they were. It was this old man. He dressed just like my grandpa used to, with the suspenders, the old trousers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he was walking. But he was on my property. He was walking along the fence, and I'm like, if he's checking the fence, why isn't he checking? Because you got to walk through woods on my side.
Mm-hmm.
His is the horse pasture. I'm like, why is he walking on my side? I didn't care, but still, why wouldn't you walk where it's clear path, instead of going through? And the man was walking, and I said, "Can I help you?" And the man kept walking, and I said, "Can I help you?" No lie, the guy turned and looked at, never spoke a word. Looked at me and then just kept walking, turned back and kept walking, and he disappeared into the woods.
Wow.
Never seen the man again.
Oh man, that's crazy. I only
it's like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was saying that I only seen a shadow person once up close to me when I was a kid. I was in my 20s actually, and I was living with my parents, and I was sharing a bedroom with my two brothers. And my two brothers had bunk beds, and I had my own, little bed. And in the middle of the night, I wake up, and there was this shadow figure right in front of my brother, which it was the shape of my brother. So I'm thinking it's him, because I just woke up. When you wake up, you can't barely see very well. But I yelled at him. I said, "Go to bed." And I kid you not, the shadow figure laid down when my brother's laying down, but I've noticed that I didn't see no feet or no sound. And I got up from the bed and I went to look at my brother, and my brother was knocked out. I got spooked. I jumped back into my bed and I put the blanket over my head. Yeah, that was the first time I ever seen a shadow person like that. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Freaky,
I
man.
mean, I didn't, I was into the paranormal then, but just
Yeah.
watching it on TV. But I never really actually experienced something like that of seeing something up that close.
Yeah, Angel, you were talking about that a while ago about seeing that guy. I've often wondered if, like, things like that. You see, you hear about people. They'll see someone, and they'll holler at them or something like that. And they'll turn and something like that. They'll turn back. And then they just vanish. I've often wondered. Now, this is just my mind. I'm loopy, but uh, I've often wondered if, what if, and this is not all the time. I'm just saying, or occasionally, whatever. Just, I've always wondered if sometimes, if it's like a time loop,
Right.
and if they're walking somewhere, or at one point someone was walking there, and they thought they heard something, which would have been them, and they turned to look like, did I hear something? And then just turn, and that slip is gone.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like another parallel, like universe that it crosses with our world? And we looked at, like you said, April, that you see the man walking. Don't you think it's like he's thinking he's walking in his world,
Mm-hmm.
and we think he's a ghost, or he sees us and he think we're a ghost? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
basically what residual energy is. I mean, they're still living in their world while we're living in ours. And Lainey asks that question all the time, is do you think that they see the world still as they saw it or as how it is now? And I mean, that's a very good question, but like, I believe if it's a residual energy, they're in a completely different, like, parallel, that they're in the same world they were in, but
And
we're
they
on
don't like
top of the
change.
world. Yeah. So
And they do not like change.
no.
Wow.
Yeah, that goes back to like the church being rebuilt I was talking about earlier.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, too, one day, a friend of ours, or it was a friend of mine at work. The day we moved into this house, the very day we were moving, her house burnt down the night before. So we told her she could come and stay here with us, until she could get something. But she had bought us a plaque, which it's here somewhere. She had bought us a plaque, and we had it right here behind us. Well, me and Michael had got into an argument or something, and he was on one side because this is my like breakfast bar. Uh, he was on one side, I was on the other, and no lie, and it's way back there. That thing come flying off the wall in between us and hit the other wall,
Oh, wow.
and that's a good 10, 15 foot.
Wow.
And it hit the other wall over there. Me and him both just didn't say a word. We walked away. That's the argument real quick. We've heard so much stuff in here. Michael's mom, like I said, she used to dip uh, snuff, and we have a closed. Good night, Mary. We
Not
have a
Mary, love
closed
you.
can of it up in the cabinet. And we can be sitting here, and during the summer when we have the windows open, you can smell her snuff, and she was the only one that, and it's never been open,
Yeah.
but you can smell it.
I mean, you still sense that the spirit's still there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law died in this house.
Oh, wow.
She died in my living room.
Sorry to hear that.
But coming back to the man you saw walking in the woods, you saw him like you see us,
Yeah, I thought he was a neighbor. But
Wow.
then when I seen him disappear in the woods, because I walked over that way and was because you can see through, he was gone. And he looked like he was about 70, 80 years old.
Really?
Wow.
And then Casey, she caught, she it freaked her out. Cameron's truck was parked down in our field. He had been working on it, and she seen somebody ducking. Again, it was parked right next to the woods, but you could see it was somebody ducking behind Cameron's. Like she seen it popped up and looked at her, and they went down there and couldn't find anything. It's great. I want to. That's why I thought about doing a 30-minute challenge out here in my woods.
That'd be a good place for it.
You better make sure somebody can see where you're at.
Yeah.
You slip off into somebody else's dimension.
Yeah.
Down behind my house, down at the bottom of the hill, there's a big rock, and I thought about sitting on it. Snakes is what I'm scared of.
Oh, you got.
Well, wait till it gets cold, and then go do it.
We moved here the first week we killed 32 copperheads.
Oh no, thank you.
Copperheads. You
No, I
guys
didn't
got
say
copperheads.
JC.
They're very venomous.
Yeah, we haven't seen that many since then. Yeah.
Wow.
One of them was right next to
Night, Doris.
Love you, bunches.
Not Doris, loving hugs.
my little chihuahuas used to come up here and bring kill baby copperheads and lay them right on our doorstep.
Oh goodness.
But the baby copperheads or any baby snake, they don't develop their venom until they're a little
They're
older.
still poisonous.
Are they
They're
really?
more poisonous.
They're more poisonous.
They're more deadly than.
Well, I heard like
They release
scorpions.
all of their venom in one bite.
Yeah,
Right.
because they don't know when to stop.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have
right.
like a cutout valve, so they're more dangerous than a full grown.
Yeah, an adult snake saves them for a second strike.
Yeah.
But the chihuahuas we had, we kill them and bring them and lay them on the doorstep.
Wow.
Dang.
I'd be like, stop!
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
bring
we
me
have-
snakes.
There's little ones, there's big ones.
We only have little grass snakes.
Uh,
But we
I
haven't,
don't want none of snakes.
we
I'll be
haven't
right
seen
back. I'll
a
be
whole
right
bunch
back.
of snakes. We haven't seen a lot of snakes. You know, we kill them. A good snake is a dead snake to me.
A pair of boots.
Casey got bit by a snake in my kitchen.
I
A
think
snake had got into one of my drawers.
Good man.
Right.
I mean, that was when she was in kindergarten. It was the last day of school. And she went to get her crayons out and color some pictures. And me and Michael had made us a sandwich. And she said, she walked in there. She's like, I just got bit by a snake. We're like, what? You were getting crayons out of the drawer. She says, I know what a snake tail looks like. It went like this on my hand. And we went and we figured Michael had wires and stuff in the drawer. We figured maybe that's what she thought it was. We took it and opened up the drawer. It was a snake in the drawer.
Oh, that's crazy.
And we killed it, and she went to the store and she said, I just been through a tragedy. So they're saying, like, you
Where's
better
my
buy
line?
Okay,
And
Twinkie,
see-
I found that link for that video, the one with the light that come on, so I'm putting it in the chat. They can watch it
Okay.
later.
Yeah, that's the one Bat Rican was wanting.
Yeah.
I was really interrupted because I swear I saw something crawl.
Crawl, you say? That's not
like
Bat Regan's at a loss for words.
Look, turn us around. I want to see.
Hang on, he's in run mode.
no, I mean, I don't see it now, but when I was talking to you, I saw it like something black, like kind of ducking behind my bed.
Ooh.
I'm like, what the? Man, I got.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It's going to drive him crazy.
Pictures.
Get us home, take you with us.
Y'all, Twinkie put the link to that video up if y'all want to get back and watch it. Yes, Lori, it's your shower time. We know. But it was real. That's why I like doing them outside at the campfire. But see, Michael put my pit on the other side, so I'll have to figure something out so we can. The camera will be facing that way again.
I'm all good for now.
There's your link that you want, Rican.
Holy water.
My link?
The link that Amy you wanted for that video?
Send it on my Twitter, cause like, if you can,
I
I want to
can't.
check. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, uh, I'm telling you, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, it doesn't spook me, but I do see certain things, and I mean, I feel like ever since I was a kid, I've been being followed. Let's put it that way. And
I feel you there, man.
and I'd be seeing, like little shadows here and there, especially sometimes at my job. Uh, I go to my job really super early in the morning. I'm the only one there, and I actually heard a crazy sound I never heard in my life in that place. And I went to look and look, nobody around. But I do see like little certain things in my job too. So I feel like I'm being followed, but I'm not sure.
It's wild, man.
Yeah, that one kind of spooked me because I've never done that before.
He was all into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I was
it's that
wanting
thing,
to take me with him.
maybe it's that thing you caught laying on your bed again.
Yeah, I caught the stick figure on my bed, but
Has anything ever happened at where you live that you know of?
right now, right here, right
I
now,
mean, like in the past, has something ever
You
happened there?
know
Like,
something's ever happened.
I don't know. I played with the Ouija board years ago, so
Oh,
yeah,
that do
it's,
it.
the Ouija board actually. I don't know if I told you guys this story. Did I? I never told you guys this story.
I don't know.
I can't remember if
Yeah,
you have it.
I it told me to leave, and me being young and stupid, I told him I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving. It was just me and my buddy,
Right.
and the board jumped out of our lap.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Oh.
So, is it safe to say you didn't say goodbye?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's not good.
No, you didn't say goodbye then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been open all this time.
Yeah.
You've had that opening there.
It's the open doorway.
They're just gonna start coming in, going out. Yep. That's why we don't mess with them.
I got
That's-
pushed at the stalls, but in a playful way.
Is your phone ringing? No. Oh, my wife's here.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey.
I can't hear you. I got the headphones on.
Darn it.
Well, tell
She
her
said
we
hi.
said hello.
They say they don't like you.
Oh, you full of it. Oh,
I'm
you
just
are
kidding.
so full of it.
I'm just kidding.
She knows you.
I'm gonna find a way to get.
They
Look.
like you.
I'm gonna find a way to get a hold of her. I'm gonna tell her that you're lying and smack you real good twice for me on each side.
She
Yeah,
said
as
hi.
long as that's playful, Bama, but still be careful.
Yeah.
Because they can start out playful.
Yeah. There's one in the bathroom here where we live at that pinches me on the butt.
It's nasty.
You know, I've been hearing a lot about bathrooms being haunted. No pun intended. Like, I'm sure Lynn's is haunted, and if you're listening, Lynn, I love you. But like, I literally have been hearing about a lot of bathrooms being haunted. My main guess is because it is one room that always has a mirror.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, if you think
sense.
about it too, how many cases have you heard of when someone
Mm-hmm.
does themselves the extreme harm? It's in the bathroom.
Yeah. I like it.
I always wonder when flosses are so hard.
Because they're creepy.
Well, I'm
Super dark.
wondering if it's because, like, it's such a small area, it would be able to hold a lot of energy in the walls.
It very well could.
Well,
Making
remember
me
when we
think
went to
twice
the Stanley? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sandra.
about my bathroom. I have two mirrors facing each other.
That
Oh,
you
I
know
know.
that opens a portal, right?
No, well, it was there
If you
when we.
if you have two mirrors that face each other, that opens a portal.
Cover
It's
one up.
because it's if you look one way, it's
It's
just a
never ending.
continuous look this way, and
Yeah,
vice versa. So it's just a
Yeah,
continuous
I
loop.
see my hair in the back.
Yeah, so you need to cover one of those or move it
yeah.
Oh.
because
Don't have them
that's a
facing each
portal.
other.
Just don't break it. You have 7 years bad luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. It just came to my mind. I have the pharmacy where you keep your pills and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right in back, there's the counters on top of the washer dryer. And the counter goes like this, like an L, and there's a mirror right there. So it's
Oh yeah.
right in front.
Ooh, Bowser, wow, wow. Yeah. That's
See what you
probably
start.
got a portal open then. Now what
That
Yeah,
was
you
a that was a
You
haunted
know where it's gonna
T-shirt.
go.
But that's like Twinkie when we stayed at the Stanley Hotel. Remember when we got in the closet?
Yeah.
It was weird.
You guys went to the Stanley Hotel?
Yeah.
Man, I've always tried to go there every time I go to Colorado.
We
But
stayed all night.
yeah,
Yeah, it's very active. And
See,
you get
babe.
more activity in your room than you do anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
'cause-
could. We like when we were sitting there. Didn't something turn over or something, and we couldn't figure out what happened when we were sitting in the floor?
Oh, that was my drink. It poured all over me.
hold
Yeah.
on. You guys actually stayed the night there though?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Isn't that expensive though? I hear the rooms are pretty
No,
expensive.
It was a birthday present from my husband to me.
Mm.
That's what started the whole family reunion things. But
Oh, okay. Okay.
everything that the hangers would move. We had an ice bucket that had water in it because the ice had melted, and it was sitting behind me. And all of a sudden, that thing just turned over, and it like drenched me, and it was so cold. And we still couldn't figure out how it turned over. There's no reason why it should have turned over, but the toilet kept flushing
By itself.
by itself. Twinkie got a nosebleed in there.
Yeah.
Man.
First nosebleeds I'd ever had in my life, and my nose just started pouring blood.
Yeah.
Nobody punched you or ran into a door or anything like that.
I was sitting on the throne.
So was I. Oh my god! Sorry, this has been like probably 10 years ago.
Y'all have a bloody nose on a turlet.
Like, seriously, 10 years ago probably because the kids were little, and I had went to the bathroom, and just doing my thing, and then I felt something hit my lip, and I was like, no, like that. It was blood, and I looked down, and my lap was just full of blood. And my nose was just there pouring, just streams. I freaked out because it's the first nosebleed I'd ever had in my life.
Yeah.
And I hollered for Jared, and he's like, "What do you want me to do?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm scared. I'm bleeding out of my face. Come stop it or something."
I mean, maybe the area was dry. When the area is really dry, sometimes your nose
We lived
bleeds.
in the woods next to the creek.
Well, we had been there for a week previous to that, so she had already been acclimated to the elevation change and all that stuff. So,
And then we had the grid on, and you could see so much stuff moving around on that grid.
yeah.
Wow.
And then me and Twinkie both lost time. Like,
Yeah.
we were just sitting there, and I know dang good and well we didn't fall asleep. For one, I don't fall asleep that easy. And it was like 3:00 in the morning, and the next thing you know, it's like 3:50, almost 4:00, and neither one of us knew what had happened.
Uh-uh.
And then all of my footage from that night, from the grid light and stuff, I only had a little bit of it. We were there for an hour, and I only had like 15 minutes of footage.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was strange. Then going downstairs, and the sucker that was standing up,
Mhm.
Gary, hush.
the
So,
little
hold
I
on.
was
dum.
just there for a tinkle.
They said that there's a little girl that haunts the place,
Yeah.
and
Right.
she loved dum dum suckers.
Dum
And
dum
this,
what?
Dum
it's
dum
called,
suckers. The little suckers, they call them dum dums.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got
okay.
you. Yeah.
The one you get
This
most time is
sucker,
root beer.
Yeah.
when you went down the steps to go into the basement, right on the right hand, it was a safe, and sitting on top of the safe, they said she would like leave suckers in places. This sucker was standing. The round part was on the safe. The stick was standing straight up in the air.
And it was round. There's no way it should have been standing straight
Right.
up.
It should have
And it
fell
was
over.
standing straight up.
Well, did it have the wrapper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wrapper was still on it. We've got it on videotape
Let me
too.
see if I can find that.
I think.
But-
I think
and
All my
let me
stuff
see
that
if I
I've
got.
never edited.
I think I got
sitting
one of
in
those
that
dum
chair.
dum suckers.
You sitting in that chair too, Twinkie, with the roses.
Oh yeah, we went into the poker room, and I said, does anybody want to play poker? And I sat down in the chair. When I got up, there was 3 roses laying on the chair behind me.
Full bloom roses. If she would have sat on roses, they would have been, just
Flushed.
you would have known
Just
they were
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See something. Well, I get it. I get it to stand up with the stick pointing up. With the wrappers holding it standing up.
Yeah. Well, this one should not have been like
it was
it
round.
wasn't there when we went through the first time. As we were coming back through, it was there. Let me see if I can.
Gary, I wasn't straining to pee. Hush. I just sat down, peed, and then my nose started pouring blood.
Slim said, probably straight from them 50 corn dogs you ate.
50 corn dogs.
Yeah, y'all was talking about corn dogs. I mean, you said you could probably go.
Well, when I'm real hungry, probably. But only if I've got mustard with sugar in it.
But 1 week after we left the Stanley Hotel, they had a breaking news video come up, and a bear had got into the Stanley Hotel and was running around all the hallways and in the lounge area and all that. That was crazy. I'm so glad we didn't while we were there.
Don't they have like sun bears in Colorado? Right, sun bear.
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
they have bears all over there, but
Colorado was beautiful.
Yeah.
it was. I love
Yeah.
it.
My daughter lives over there. She lives in Denver.
And being in that snow, butt cheek deep in the snow, we thought we'd freeze, but it wasn't as cold as we thought it would be.
No, it wasn't.
But that's my favorite picture.
Hmm.
I mean, over there, once it's snowing, it melts the next day.
This snow was literally butt cheek deep.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Twinkies
Like The
got-
Shining, like in the movie Shining, how deep the snow was.
Yeah, it was deep.
This is when we were just getting stuck.
Ooh, wow.
But it was deeper than that.
Yeah, we went even further, and we were literally like, it was all the way up. I finally just sat down because I was tired. I was tired of fighting.
Man, that's,
April, Amy,
that's
as
pretty
the
deep.
taller of us 3, I would have made y'all a little path with my own 2 feet so y'all could have got out of there. I wouldn't have left y'all stuck.
That man,
Casey finally had to drag me
Yeah.
out. I
that
was wore
snow
out.
wasn't that deep. This Amy and April so short, it just looks like it's deep.
Oh my God. You're so
Full
funny.
of mud. It was very deep.
But
wow.
2
My-
inches deep. ain't
my
deep.
shoe came off. My shoe came off. We were trying to get out of the snow. It would look perverted trying to get out of the snow.
I told her, I said, you got to hump the snow to get out. You got to move back and forth like this. It literally looked like that's what we were doing. And we're screaming and hollering, and there is 6 guys,
6 or more.
right? Not even about 30 yards away from us. Ain't none of them heard us screaming for help.
Your friend, y'all's best friend come to help.
Shut
What'd
up,
you say?
Michael. He said our best friend came to help.
What do you call a snow Sasquatch?
A Yeti.
A Yeti.
Abominable snowman.
Abominable snow
Snow
woman.
woman.
Snow.
Yes, her. But she didn't help
I
me
would have got things out of there.
first. But I literally was trying to crawl,
And
and
he just grabbed her and pulled her.
my legs got stuck, and then my arms went in. So it was just like a butt and a head. You know, I was done. I was like, forget it, I'm done. I'll just stay
I'd do
here.
it all over again because it was so funny.
Rob, hush your mouth.
We were laughing so hard.
It was funny, but it was so tiring.
Then we had to cross a creek.
No,
creek.
we had to cross a fast-moving creek that had ice in it on 2x4s that went this way, then this way across.
What were you trying to do? What are you trying to get to?
We were at an abandoned mine 13,000 feet up in the mountains.
Ouch.
I got a picture of it.
That was the coolest place, though.
Bama, you gonna get yourself in trouble.
See if I still got it on.
Bama.
You're full of it. And all those pools lie too, because our hotel pool said that it was only 5 foot deep, but we could not stand up in it. So it was not 5 foot deep. It was taller.
Again, it ain't the pool.
Slam. Go watch Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, y'all, here's Amy.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I was done.
You must have been really cold.
No, actually, I wasn't that cold. Usually I am, but it wasn't that bad. I was. There's it. I mean,
The abominable snow woman
yeah.
Yeah.
and women. And here's the place. This is where we were going to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was so cool. We tried to find the
like
mine, the actual mine shaft and stuff, and we could never find it.
Really?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very.
Did you guys
cool.
go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We went all over in that. The guys were climbing up in the rafters and stuff.
I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, that's that one thing that we got there too, Twinkie, was the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it on here. That little girl that was standing behind Lainey
Yeah.
in that room, the banquet room.
Yeah. I remember that. Back there behind me and Twinkie is the cabin we stayed in.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
That's cool.
It snowed every single day.
What month did you go?
In May.
May.
And it
In
snowed?
Every day.
Really?
It's worse. Worse than Canada.
See, there's Georgie laying on the car.
Yeah, I see.
Trying to see.
How long ago was this?
That was our first YouTube reunion.
That was in 2017 or 2018.
Oh, wow.
It was
It's snow in the
in.
mountain. That's us standing on the porch.
It was in 2018.
But you got a nice view back there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a beautiful cabin. 14 of us were there.
Well, I know next year's reunion is going to be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
It gets bigger every year.
Because I'm going.
Hopefully everybody's going. Hey, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
See, I'm trying to find that picture that Lainey.
Me.
I took of Lainey
You said
Yeah.
there was a little girl behind Lainey?
Laney,
Behind
yeah.
Lainey, yeah. We were sitting in there was like this banquet room or whatever, and Lainey was sitting there, and then right behind her, you see like this shadow looking thing in the floor, and then the next picture I took, it kind of morphs up, and it looks like a little girl.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I think this is it.
Buddy.
Sweetheart.
You're so funny, buddy.
He said, I heard about Amy and April went to Colorado. That's when they reported 2 penguins running loose.
Oh my god.
Buddy,
Go to work.
go cut your mullet.
Wow. Who said that? Buddy?
Buddy,
Buddy.
who else?
That's just like Buddy when y'all went to Uranus. They said there was a hemorrhoid running loose.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Wow.
Good one, Pinky. See, this is okay. You see, Lainey is sitting right there, and then look right there.
Oh yeah, I do see it. Hey, but what's that? There's another person back there too in front of her.
No,
No,
Well, that was
Look
we
like
were all in there.
wait.
That's us.
that over there is that over there is Casey.
oh, okay. But I see the one right behind her.
Yeah,
That-
but the one right. I don't have the other picture, but in the other picture, you just see like a shadow on the
Wow.
ground, and then the next picture, it's like up, drawn up off the ground.
Oh, that
And
in
whenever
a way
I
that's
get
cool,
my-
you know.
Whenever I get my videos edited, we have the ones with the flowers that were on my chair
Yeah.
that weren't there when I sat down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
He didn't hear that. He got up and walked away. He didn't hear
Yeah,
that
because
flower.
he didn't have his headphones on, man.
Yeah, I was in the woods one time and I took a picture, selfie, and right behind me there was this big, gigantic, like a bear looking thing. Then I turned around, it was my ex-wife.
Oh my
Oh my
lord!
God.
Okay, you still have not texted me that, Rick, I want to know what this woman did to you.
She scarred him for life, I think.
I need to know because she sounds horrid. I want to know what happened.
One day.
You keep saying that.
Buddy didn't make a comment back. Did you notice that?
Huh?
Buddy didn't make a comment back. He still
That's
was
because-
he
that's
still was
because-
at the grocery store. He must have went and found a preparation H.
Hey,
Yes.
have y'all saw Buddy's new
You
video?
got him good.
Medicated wipes.
You did.
Have you saw Buddy's new video?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I got it on
He
my
goes to a car show.
I seen that
Latest merch.
Mhm.
Is that the one that he said he driven an 1808 or something like that car?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh yeah.
Okay.
I seen the car show one where he wore the Cletus merch.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet. You-
Yeah, you're working at finding that preparation H.
oh, yeah.
Or like Laura said, Tuck's medicated pads.
Well, he works there. He should know where they're at. So
Yeah. He probably stocks the shelf.
They're in the freezer, buddy. Go find them.
It depends.
But there was a lot of cool stuff at the
I know.
hotel. There was a what was that thing? A maze in the front.
yeah, the maze is not anything like it is in the movie. It's not
Oh,
as
yeah.
tall, but the closer you get to the middle, the less you can see. So
They
it
were
was pretty cool,
They were doing construction on the front of the
Mhm.
building.
We'll just sit back over there.
which definitely made the activity better.
Oh,
We stayed in a suite. We stayed up where the bell is, the bell tower.
Right in the middle.
We stayed right there in the middle in the suite right below that. And we were all downstairs like doing our intros and all that other stuff. And you could see in our suite, because we had a living room and then we had the bedroom and all that, where you could see a shadow go from the living room into the bedroom.
And Cody
Oh,
was the
wow.
only one in the bed.
But you could see him sitting there. He was watching The Shining,
Yeah.
of course. He was watching The Shining while we were there. And so you could see him sitting there. And then you could see that shadow walk from the living room to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Wow. But they say there's multiple different type of spirits roaming
Well,
around.
ours
yeah.
was supposed to be the Cowboys room.
The Cowboys room. And he did not like women. And that's one reason why I think that me and Twinkie were affected so much.
Wow.
And I ended up sitting up sleeping
Yeah, she did.
on the side of the bed. And Cody thought I was awake. He got up to use the bathroom. And I was sitting on the other bed, but I was asleep.
Hold on, sitting up?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You want sleepwalking?
No, she was just sitting there.
On the side of the bed with my feet over the side of the bed, and I was asleep.
But that's what I say. There's like a whole 45 minutes to an hour that me and Twinkie were sitting like literally in the floor with the grid light going and in the dark, spirit box going and stuff. And then neither one of us knows what happened for that whole time. And then all of a sudden that ice bucket just dumps over on top of me.
Wow.
That's at the Stanley, Robbie. But yeah, that place is so active, it's unreal.
Yeah. And then in the basement.
I love the basement. That was cool.
Yeah, we went into the one door and it's all rock.
There's a basement there?
Yeah.
But we climbed back behind the rocks too, where there was like tunnels that go in, like there's like big old dirt piles and stuff. So we got all back in there. We were so scared that we were going to get in trouble, but you know, of course we did it anyway. And like it was just so creepy back there. So creepy.
Man, that's crazy. Like, you guys are really sparking my interest here.
Yeah, if you get a chance to go, you need to.
Don't go crazy.
See, they have ghost tours. I mean, they have a tour that you can do. We didn't even do that. They just let it, and they were letting us in rooms that they weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because we went up and were being really nice to the people that were running the front desk. And so, and we kept just talking to them and like chatting them up and stuff. And then they were like, because they had everything blocked off, and we're like, oh, can we please go in there and just film for a few minutes? We won't be in there long. And they're like, sure, go ahead.
And that's the poker room where we found where the flowers were on my chair.
Yeah.
And then that's the room where the little girl popped up with Lainey.
Oh, wow.
Where we weren't supposed to go, but they let us.
I mean, don't they have a swimming pool there, right? They do, right?
We didn't.
No, I didn't see a pool.
No?
No, I didn't see a pool. What room did you get, Robbie? Well, you don't have to say what room you got. You can, like, if you ask for a specific room.
The Cowboys room is really cool.
Yeah, 401. 301. 301. Sorry, 401. No, 301.
Which one? What room was who was it? The one that
Stephen King.
Yeah,
Or
Stephen King.
I knew it was Stephen.
216, ain't it? Or is it? Hold on.
I don't remember.
I
thought it was
I didn't know.
It's 2 something. Did Stephen King stay in 217?
217.
Yeah. And that room is off by itself. Like, and then we kept going up to that room just to see if we could hear if anybody was in that room. And I remember at one point in time, Lainey and Casey were up there and they had their ears up to the door. The next thing you know, here they come running. Because I guess somebody made a noise in there, but we never did see anybody come out of that room. But you could hear noises in there.
I think that was the room that they supposedly said that there was a woman that, I don't know if that committed suicide in the bathroom.
I don't think that was the room that Stephen King stayed in. I know there was a woman that committed suicide there. I know there was a lady that worked in the laundry room, and on the 3rd floor, she went in and the room exploded and threw her out and killed her.
Oh wow.
And so they say that she still roams like the halls there and stuff. And then there's the cowboy's room, a cowboy that was killed there. That's where we stayed. Let's see. There's several different things that have happened there. But I mean, the whole entire hotel itself is haunted. Like we felt stuff all the way through that place.
Yeah, we were up all night just about it.
Yeah.
So, what room was it that exploded? So I'll know not to get that room.
It was on the 3rd floor, I believe.
We'll not
Third
stay
or
on the
fourth
3rd floor then. We'll stay somewhere else.
I'll camp out in the front yard.
I don't want to be exploded.
Yeah, I
As soon as you pull up into the parking lot, like the whole energy changed.
Mhm.
We were in awe for one, but you could definitely feel the energy at that place as soon as you pull up to it.
And what was bad, the elevators were not working, and we had to pick up the steps.
Oh yeah, them stairs were bad.
That's okay. When I go there, my room's gonna be free. It's gonna be the car.
Yeah, like I said, I'll camp out in the front yard. Then I'll be in there with batteries.
Laura,
We'll be in there with flashlights.
What number is that?
It's
It's Tommy Two-Tone.
it's
That's an old
Laura,
song.
it's Laura Rollins not behaving.
75309.
She forgot the area code.
He's singing that in my sleep all night long.
I heard a song today on the radio that I hadn't heard in a long time. It's by Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Blue on Black, and it's been in my head all day.
Yeah, I hate it when songs get stuck in my head, and I'm singing it without even me knowing.
But it's just the one little part that you hear is what's stuck in your head.
Twinkie
like
was like the
that
song
song right there.
Lime in the cooking.
Oh dear Lord, Twinkie.
Sometimes I play around with my buddies and I start singing some random song that they hate, and they get stuck in their head, and then they end up singing and they get mad at me because I got it stuck
That's
in their
exactly
head.
what Laura Rollins is doing right now.
You ever get a song in your head, you know some of the words, but you can't remember how it starts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called an earworm.
If you go through and you watch the ones like I think it's called "We've Been Singing It Wrong All This Time" or something like that.
Yeah, they got me
on people. They have you sing like a line of the song, and then they go back and show you the lyrics of it, and you've been singing it wrong the whole entire time.
That's me all the time.
I remember what
back here
singing, and I said, "Go look at the words to that song that you just sang." And so she went back and she was like, "I've been saying that wrong this whole time," and I was like, "Yep."
I remember that they used to hold competitions on radio stations to see if people knew what the lyrics were.
Yeah.
One place that I like to go to one day in my life is Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to Niagara Falls.
We'll go whenever we're going up to see Sandra.
Yep.
Hi, cute goth girl.
Thank you, God.
There's a radio station here. They play music, English music, but they pick out like a sentence in French. So being bilingual, it's like, oh, so now I don't hear it the same way. It's a regular English song, but the French hear French words in the song.
Uh-huh.
And it comes up, oh my, okay. I never thought about that.
I mean, they translate a lot of these songs. Like some of these English songs they have here, and my wife puts, change the station to Spanish, and all of a sudden it's the same song but in Spanish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, no problem. I like embarrassing my wife though, because I can't sing for Jack, and I start singing in public, and she gets embarrassed and gets mad at me.
Oh my Lord.
That's me, dude. I play guitar, but I cannot sing.
I could play a mean coffee roll.
You can
Coffee
play
roll.
what?
What?
Just a coffee roll. I can't play instrument for Jack either.
There was a person that showed me, said, "Don't this look good?" And it was a honey bun they cut in half and put a hamburger on it
Ew,
and mustard.
no.
And I said, "That looks like the break room." And he said, "Yeah, I ate it this morning." I
Ew.
was like, "Oh my god!" And
No
he said,
way.
"What's so wrong with that?" Oh, and it had cheese and everything on it. I was like, "Oh,
Oh no, not cheese.
I tried you guys know the Huxtables, right?
yeah."
You know.
Yeah.
You know Theodore, he makes this one sandwich, it's called the bacon burger dog. So
Yeah.
I tried it myself, the bacon burger dog. Pretty good.
Just saying, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a heart attack waiting to happen, but still,
Bacon burger dog.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a hot dog. You slice
Okay.
it, you put it
Yeah.
on top of a burger, and then you put bacon in it, and it's like a bacon
Okay. A
burger dog.
bacon burger. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the new TikTok thing they had? You take a pickle, and the woman, they were Spanish, and he said, she said she didn't like pickles, but you take a whole pickle and you uh, take out the insides of it. You put those gushers,
Hmm.
Oh,
stuff the gushers in
yeah,
it.
the candy
Yeah.
gusher thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you put chamoy
yeah,
and
chamoy,
tahini seasoning on it.
No, I've
and
never
eat
seen
it,
that.
Hmm.
and eat it. And she ate more
She
of it.
liked it.
She liked it.
Hmm.
Really?
He when she was putting gushers in it, she says, "What's is that candy?" And he said, "No, it's
No,
vegetables."
it's vegetables. Laverne drink milk and ew. No, I don't even think I want to try that.
What?
Laverne and Shirley.
I thought it was milk
Yeah.
and Coke.
I don't remember what it was, but I know she drank. It was milk, and then she put soda in it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Nope.
And then my
I
dad
tried.
drank. He likes Coke and peanuts.
I don't know. Do you think that like the milk and the Pepsi or milk and Coke would taste like probably like a root beer float kind of? Maybe
know.
that's what she was going.
Like a green soda kind of thing.
I don't know.
I
I
never
wouldn't
tried
mind it.
I tried that. I mean, it's too sweet for me, but it's like that chocolate shake with chocolate cake in it.
I just died for no reason.
I heard it.
I mean, I tried that. I only could drink like half, or maybe a little bit more than half, but
It'd
it's
be
too
real
sweet for me.
sweet.
Yeah. My grandpa used to take crackers or cornbread and put it in buttermilk and eat that. That was the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen.
My dad does.
But have you
Then
tried
he
it?
gets choked. Then he gets choked.
Yeah.
I
No,
have
I
to
have
do
not
the
tried it
lactate.
because I don't like buttermilk.
I do lactate milk because I can't drink regular milk and cornbread. And mush it up and eat it.
Ugh.
But I put a little
But it
sugar in
tastes
mine.
like
So
chocolate milk with a kick.
My daughter tried French fry with milkshake. You know,
Mm,
so dip-
oh,
I
that's
never
good.
tried
That's
it.
what I use.
that's good.
It
Vanilla
is.
ice cream.
Laura said peanut
Oh, I
butter
can't
and
eat ice cream
tomato.
anymore.
I can. I eat.
Laura said peanut butter and tomatoes.
Ew,
Tomatoes.
Ooh,
that's just wrong.
Or
That sounds
ma-
like an intestinal
No.
stress waiting to happen.
Corn chips with
I
buttermilk.
love Coke float.
Ooh,
That's cornbread, my dear.
Hey, Melissa.
Oh, I see.
Corn.
Well, I didn't see that one.
Oh, no, you did.
The only way I like cornbread is with butter on it.
I drink cornbread.
oh yeah.
you might want to cook that stuff first.
I eat cornbread with coffee. I have to have coffee with it.
Cornbread and coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like cornbread fritters.
dip it in the coffee.
No. I eat the cornbread, then I drink the coffee.
Is it regular cornbread or is it like cornbread?
Like sweet cornbread.
Yeah, sweet cornbread.
I only drink iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Yeah, I can't do the hot coffee.
I can drink hot coffee like if it's really, really cold up, but I love iced coffee.
Oh no, I drink hot coffee in 100 degrees weather, or when it's cold outside. But I also drink iced coffee as well.
I only eat cornbread if it's got like a big pot of beans.
Mm.
I mean, 2 Timmys a day, 2 doubles.
I don't know about all that, Laura W.
Now, Mom used to eat mayonnaise and onion sandwiches.
Mayonnaise and what?
Onion.
My mom
Onions?
does that with her sausage and biscuits. She'll take and slice onion and put it on her sausage and biscuits.
Now, I'll make cream gravy and biscuits and bacon and all that stuff. And Michael loves spring onions with his breakfast.
My mom used to, get hot coffee and throw a piece of cheese in the coffee and drink
Huh?
it. Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
Ugh.
Piece of cheese, American cheese, and she put it in the coffee and she drinks it like that. I can't do that.
Only time I liked hot coffee is when my mama had it, and we would sneak cookies and dunk it in her hot coffee and eat it.
Yeah.
She gets so mad at us.
Collard greens and cornbread. That's good.
I don't eat collard greens.
My mom's favorite sandwich was onions and oranges.
What?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Debbie.
There's some weird combinations here. We're going to have to try them.
Have any of you tried the Elvis Presley sandwich? That's
Banana and
Peanut butter,
Yeah.
bananas. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet.
It's
I've been
good.
dying to try that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good.
yummy.
I
Yummy.
love banana.
It's good.
I hear small children screaming in the background.
That's
not me.
my wife. She's watching TikTok.
Uh,
I was going to say, it's either that or Laura Ingalls.
They can hear you.
No,
Yeah.
he's done watching the little
What's he watching now?
I have no idea. He was watching arm wrestling all night last night.
Oh, that's a good show. I like watching those things. I like, which show I like when they these guys and women, they slap each other.
Yeah,
Really
dude.
hard?
It's like,
That was
have you
doing
seen
it
the big
last
Russian guy?
Come
Vasily.
on.
He was
Yeah,
sitting
the
there
big farm
slapping the crap
guy, he's
out
got
of his face.
Yeah,
He's got a beard like a mitt.
his name's Vasily.
Yeah, Vasily.
man.
Yeah, he was in there last night.
I seen. I don't know who it is. I just watch it when I get a chance to watch it. Seen this one big guy slap the crap out of the other guy, knocked him out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I hope you're getting paid really good to get your face slapped like that.
And Vasily last night was so into the arm wrestling thing that before they even start arm wrestling, he grabbed the table and about broke it.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't don't they break the wrist doing that?
There was a
Like,
girl
you
doing
gotta-
it last night. She about dislocated her wrist
Ouch.
where she was
I've seen
pulling
people
so
break
hard
the
he was throwing
elbows
it. I was
on
like,
They pop the
Yeah.
bicep muscles and everything.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
You know how when you break a chicken bone and all the suing and stuff will pop out of it? That's kind of one spot. Whenever they break that right there, and I'm like,
Right.
whoa.
I like the movie Over the Top.
Over the
with
top.
Sylvester
with
Stallone.
Stallone. I
Yeah.
love that movie.
That movie's
Love
so
that
cool.
movie.
mhm.
I love me some Sylvester Stallone.
That's
Me
like
too.
turns the hat around.
Adrian.
The finger.
Yo, Adrian.
Hey,
got
I
a big
liked
mouth,
him
you know
on
that?
the Expendables. Fantastic.
He looking
I
really,
challenge
really
y'all to try peanut
Yeah,
butter
it
and
is.
tomato on toast on a live. Oh, first live challenge.
I don't have no peanut butter. I don't have no tomato, and I don't got no toast.
Well, you
got
just
all of
message us that, Laura W, and we'll do it eventually.
Gonna have to wait until I do get some of those.
I'll try it. I may not like it, but I'll try it.
You ain't gonna like it.
I've tried the.
There's a lot of Laura here.
Ham and dill pickles. We
There's
tried
three
that.
of us. There's
Yeah.
3 Lauras and a Lori.
Yeah, I see the Lori.
That's why I keep saying Laura W. Or Laura
Yeah.
R.
Now I was wondering why you would say that, and I'm looking. Okay, yeah, now I see why. Laura,
I have
Laura.
finally found my people, because my entire life growing up, I never met anybody that spelled their name the same way as I did.
Right.
Then pretty much.
And now I've got my fams here. We're all
Yes,
the
exactly.
same.
Song of my people.
But we've tried the cream cheese, the ham, and the dill pickles, and she put tahine on it too.
Yeah.
That's that like hot sauce or something, right?
Tahine is just it's got chili powder, lime powder, all that stuff in it.
Man, I got a challenge coming up. I'm dreading. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I can't
dread
do it.
Don't do that. It's a surprise. I will say I'm dreading it worse than my 30-minute alone challenge.
They're gonna be
And
vomiting.
it's all thanks to Frugal.
Oh yay. Well then in that we're definitely gonna enjoy watching that thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Frugal put the challenge out there.
Yeah.
See, Uncle Butterbug
Hey,
likes
should I pray for you now or later?
You should now.
it later.
And later. Yeah. And during.
I just get to sit back.
Good night, Debbie.
Good night,
We love
Debbie.
you. We're not going to be here much longer. I
Good night, Debbie. Love you.
Uncle Butterbun says it's good too.
Boy, it's good.
I'm not sure which one he's saying is good.
Not the tomato and peanut butter.
It's my sister Laura, my other sister Laura, and our brother George.
Oh my God, Bama.
This is my brother Durham, my other brother Durham.
I actually have some friends, and their name is Daryl and Farrell. They're twins. And then they have another brother. It's I can never say his name. Darrell. It's D and Rail. And then their little brother's name is Kenneth.
They just gave up on the L's altogether.
Well, that's like I have a Barley, and my dad's name is Burley.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And he's the oldest, and my dad's the youngest.
I just couldn't ever understand why they named one of them Daryl and then the other one Derail.
Derail?
His name is D-Rail.
And we got
Maybe
I got
she
Aunt
saw
Reba.
a train tip over.
I got an Aunt Reba Jean and an Aunt Rita Jane.
Rita Jean.
I got an Aunt Martha Jane
Wow.
and a cousin Ivy Jane.
My great granny was Jane.
Sleepy.
She was the Indian.
Thing one, thing two.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have to let you go. My wife is tired. She wants to go to sleep, so I'll get a baseball bat, knock her out later.
Oh my
Oh, my
Lord.
Lord.
You're so full of it.
She gonna take that back away from you and whoop your old butt with it.
She's gonna beat the bat with the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
He's gonna come back. Rico's gonna have black eyes when he gets
He'll have to wear his bat mask.
Yeah, 24/7. I got it right here too.
There you go.
He's prepared.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. It was fun talking, and I'll see you
Too.
next time. Later.
Yeah,
Love you,
man.
Barry.
Bye.
What a face.
I was semi-large again. And I was squinting, and then we were big, and I was like,
My brother has a set of twins and call them thing one and thing two. They look exactly the same. It's hard to tell them apart.
I'm my own grandpa. I don't swear about anything.
My niece Ashley, well, she's not my niece, she's my cousin, but she's so much younger than me that she called me Aunt Amy, but she just had a set of twins 6 months ago, and she named them Heaven and Nevaeh. And Nevaeh is heaven backwards.
Oh, wow.
let's
My
see.
old boss, her granddaughter's name was Nevaeh.
Yeah.
We got an Angus and a Jimmy.
I got Kayla, Cameron, Kylie,
Cam.
Casey, Kylie, and Cam.
Case.
Or
I
Cam
got
Dunn.
a
I got Cameron and Cam Dunn.
I got a Bianca and an Ashley.
Is it Bianca or Bianca?
Bianca. Well, it's in
Bianca.
French.
Bianca.
So in
Yeah.
English, should probably be Bianca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ashley.
Has
Don't
Eric
ask
done
the
any
French.
more?
Hey?
Has Eric done any more playing with the what was it? The drone?
Well, today he just put the battery like really low to charge it up again really good there.
He done a good job
So
with it though.
I got
yeah,
stuff.
well, he was testing it out at his mom's house and Ashley's house. That's the house you saw. It was Ashley and mother-in-law's house. It was an apartment building there. So he
It's the
went
first
there.
time I've got to see him.
Oh yeah, you saw him
Yeah,
completely.
I said one part where it's spinning around. And he's like,
Yeah,
Cody's
and
doing.
he's practicing his drone. He got himself a Phantom Pro X,
Mm-hmm.
some big white thing there.
Right thing.
And he's trying to, well, he has to pass a course to get like a permit or something, registered and everything. So that's what he's learning. He's doing it by computer. He's gonna
I
get a
hope.
permit, and then
Haha.
when I go somewhere, he's gonna pass the drone first, and then I'll do my thing.
Cody's
Yeah.
doing this.
If I touched a drone, it would either explode or I would send it up and it'd get stuck.
that's what happened. I could look at that.
First flight, my drone, the first flight, it went up in a tree about 50 feet. I tried to fly it in my yard. I have a forest in my yard, so I'm going to try it. Oh, here on the patio. It went there right in the tree. And I said, uh-oh, I'm in crap.
That is a
Warren.
beautiful name, Uncle Butterbuns.
Here's something that's it's funny. One Christmas, I remember we got the boys.
Oh my God.
we got the boys. It was a little small drone, right?
We got them one each. It was little helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we found out that Jim is
Sarcastic.
hilarious. All right, so we're at my mom's when she still lived here. And they're out there playing with their little helicopters, and Jim got his and set it down and was watching Angus, and Angus set it up, and then it took off.
Yeah.
And then it kept going.
It just went
And
up.
kept going.
Kept going.
And kept going, and Jim goes, "It's a Christmas miracle." Grabbed his little helicopter, went in the house. That helicopter never came back. We never saw it again.
It was
We
going to
still-
Vegas.
We stood there and watched it until it went outside. Angus was like, "Why, me?"
And it was Christmas. And everything was closed. We couldn't go buy him another one.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, it's a Christmas miracle. And just goes back.
I can see him doing that too.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was the funniest thing ever.
I was very scared of drones, but I flew Zach's for a little bit. He kept telling me, "No, here, do it, just do it before you decide you want to get one." I'm like, "No, because that's your drone, and I'm going to end up crashing it." And he's like, "No, just do it." So I sat there and I played with it for about 15 minutes, and I loved it. But he gave Cody a link to a simulator that you put on your phone, and you can practice using the controls and all that on your phone, and it even shows you
Really?
doing the drone going up over the trees, everything. The only thing is it's really friggin' annoying because I'll be watching a show or watching a video and all I hear is
You need to send the link to Slim so he
Yeah.
can something to do.
but Cody's gotten really good at it, and it gives you a score and everything after it, telling you how you did, and if you crash it, it makes you start all over. But because we've got one that we want to get, but I know I'm not going to be comfortable with it. So we have to practice a lot before we actually spend that kind of money on one.
The Slims want one too.
Yeah.
So you need to send him the simulator so he can practice before I spend any kind of money on it.
I know a really good one. I mean, they're expensive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, the one that Zach showed us, it's like $400 and something, but it's just as good as like them high dollar ones. But if I'm going to spend money on one, I want it to look good. I don't want to just get one that's going to be all grainy and, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to spend a lot of money on it, you know, and it be like you said, grainy and glitchy and all that.
Yeah. He's asleep right now, but I'll send it to y'all tomorrow. I'll send it to our chat.
Okay.
Well, y'all, it's about 1 o'clock here. Well, it is 1 o'clock. After 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to work in this morning. So I guess I will let y'all go for the night. Was you snoring, Twinkie?
Going back there.
No, I was not.
Okay. But
I look over my shoulder, right here. See that little flashing? I didn't know she had a candle going back there. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on now.
Everybody's sneaky.
Okay, everybody, y'all have a blessed night. Don't forget, Twinkie will be on tomorrow night.
No, I won't.
Oh, you won't? No,
I'll be me, Jared.
I am going to post video tomorrow night after their live stream, but I'm not going on tomorrow.
I'm just so used to Twinkie going these really nice. I'm sorry, y'all. Whose
No
channels
worries.
are going to be on tonight?
I forgot about us on live tomorrow too.
Whose channels are going to be on tomorrow?
I think mine, because it was supposed to be mine last week, and then we didn't go on because I was sick.
Okay.
So everybody check out and keep a lookout for the notification for Queen Laura and King Jerry. Sandra, when are you going to do another live?
I have a premiere Monday night, and my lives are Friday nights. Always 7 p.m. 7
East. My
East.
time.
Yeah.
7 Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see, Saturday. Then Sunday is Crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tex is on Monday nights. And Melissa and Patrick are Monday nights.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be on Tuesday night because I'll be going to get Kirby Sue.
Going to get Little Bridges.
I'm going to get the tater tots.
I'll be premiering Tuesday, but at like 3 o'clock.
Okay. So y'all have a blessed night. Stay safe. Be good. And I love y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Be good or be good at it.
I'm not good at it.
Like Sandra, 2 C's. Lock them together. There you go.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Love y'all.